So yeah, I'll be your entertainment for the next short while, and hopefully keep you entertained for the short amount of time that I'll be present for, but I will be returning later for longer, so if you enjoy me, if you're not, I will be returning. Anyway, now we're going to be playing Rise of the Tomb Raider, 100% glitched. For those of you who don't know, Rise is the second game in the Tomb Raider reboot trilogy. There was 2013. Well, it's just called Tomb Raider. We call it 2013 internally because there's two Tomb Raiders, which launched in 2013. This one came out on PC in on console in 2015, PC in 2016, and then we had Shadow come out in 2018. They kind of retold Lara's story from the beginning, and we're going to be playing the second game. This is going to be Rise, the middle game. This one I enjoy the most. A couple things I want to mention before we start. On the upper left, you can see there is an FPS counter. For glitched runs to be legitimate, we have to regulate the FPS at 100 in order to prevent people with better hardware to have an unfair advantage, because a lot of tricks I'm going to be doing are easier on higher FPS. So I think I'm ready to go, so I'll let you know as soon as I hit the A button here. I guess I'll do a countdown. We're going to start the timer. Also, forgive me if I'm a little quiet. There are people around me sleeping, so I'm going to try not to wake everyone up because it's currently 2:30 in the morning for me, so I will try my best not to be super loud, but still be, like, audible. All right, so we are going to go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1, go. And we are off to the races. So, the beginning of this, it's not too entertaining. Well, it will be after about a minute, but we're going to be relaxing a bit. Hey! As long as it's a 100 to 101 on average, it is perfectly fine. Okay? Leave me alone. It's just the FPS regulator is trying to make its work. So, here we start off the story where Lara is climbing this random mountain in the... She's around Russia to go to the Soviet installation in Siberian Wilderness. So we're right around Russia. And she's looking for an artifact called the Divine Source. What the Divine Source is it's effectively something that provides immortal life. For some reason that phrase sounds weird to me right now. But yeah, we're going to be exploring here, but oh no, it's a Tomb Raider game. We're going to go through some tutorials. You're going to press... Oh, also, elephant in the room, I am playing on controller, even though I am playing the game on PC. And that is strictly for my lenience. It doesn't have an advantage. In fact, in most situations, it's actually a detriment. But what we're supposed to do is climb up a wall. You know what? I decided that I do things my own way, so we're going to hop out of bounds, do what's called a skywalk, and now I'm officially out of bounds. So I hope you guys enjoy Out of Bounds. We're going to be seeing a lot of this. Not specifically like this, but we're going to climb the mountain. So, fun fact, I don't know if you guys knew, but doing tutorials is very slow. So we're just going to go ahead and climb this mountain, and I'm a little worried because the end of this trick I'm bad at, and if I fail after this point, because I just hit a checkpoint, I effectively softlock and have to load a save, which I don't want to do. Let's see if I can make it first try. I'm not very good at making it first try, but we're going to try. Anyway, we're just continuing to climb a mountain like a typical ice climber, you know. This is how people climb mountains. You know, the mountain kind of just spawns in from the middle of nowhere. We're climbing. Let me make sure I'm on top. Okay, let me not fail. Okay, we're almost to safety. Note, there is a 30% chance the game crashes, and it did. This is normal. Don't pause the timer. This is normal. It's okay. It's okay. This is normal. There is a 30% chance that this happens, but the run is legit. So I'm going to crash the game. Don't pause anything. This is perfectly normal. I promise. Let me just reopen it. This is completely normal. Yeah, we assume it's 30% chance, but for some reason there is just a random chance that the game will crash as soon as you make it over that. This is normal. I promise you this is normal. This is... yeah, totally normal gameplay. 100%. This is normal for the speedrun. It's likely this happens, and the nice thing is I am using a load remover, and when the game crashes, it pauses here. So I'm not losing time. 100% is really fun. It can get rough. There are some parts that are going to be hard where it can either take me 5 seconds or 20 minutes. But assuming I get about average luck, I will be a bit underestimate, so hopefully I will be able to recover some time. Anyway, we're loading right back into this. It is going to drop us off exactly where we ended, because where we ended, we got a checkpoint. No, see, Bode, it's only 100% to crash during a marathon. Anyway, so it loads us back right where we were, but the area's loaded in properly, and now we are going to continue. Luckily, there's not really anything else that will just outright kill the run besides this part, because everything else I have backups for. And I'm going to be doing some marathon safe strats, because the last marathon I did this for, let's just say I soft-locked the game. I'm not going to get the 2-cycle, am I? Oh, I got the 2-cycle, let's go! I thought if you swing poorly there, you won't be able to make it in 2 swings. And I thought I swung poorly, but I guess not. So we're Gucci. And in we go. Of course, yeah, there's kind of an avalanche going on now. And Lara needs to run for her life. But, you know, she decides to stand here and just oogle it for a couple seconds. And of course, by now, 3, 2, the avalanche should have hit her already, but it doesn't because that was not great. It doesn't lose a lot of time, but that loses some time. That loses time because it didn't activate the cutscene. That's okay. It's only like 5 seconds in intro. It's not that big a deal. It doesn't really matter. And we're just going to keep running, even though Lara should be dead to the avalanche already, but it's deciding to take its jolly time coming down the mountain, you know? It's not going very quickly. It's just relaxing, you know? It's just taking a stroll down the mountain. Here you're supposed to grab onto the ice on the slide. See the avalanche coming and then jump to the side, but you can shortcut that very easily. Also, fun fact, if you notice, Lara is currently wearing a jacket with a hood on her head and another one with a hood down. That is a visual bug because of exactly what we did. And that will remain for a while and is glorious. I love this bug. This bug is great. Alright, let's see. I did save time versus my PB intro, boys. Let's go. 3-second time save, even with that huge time loss. And now we have 3 cutscenes, or no, 2, yeah. No, 2 cutscenes. Sorry, my bad. There's 2 cutscenes to skip here. 3-second time save, 4 minutes into the run. Poggers, dude. So yeah. And now we jump back in time 2 weeks, because you think it's really weird for Lara to go from the snowy mountains to the desert. No, this is 2 weeks earlier. She's in Syria, exploring a tomb. No turning back. And I'm sure you guys can't tell, but I've been lying. I'm doing an 80% run so far. We haven't started 100% yet. We're still doing 80%. In fact, you don't know. Am I doing 80%? Am I doing 100%? Who knows? God. The crash actually loses you half of a second because there is a quarter second you lose time on the crash. Then there's a quarter second of load time that gets added in. So you lose half a second for the crash. But yeah, I may or may not be doing 100% yet. We haven't determined it yet. I could be doing any percent and just cheat it, just lie to all you guys, you know? We're gonna make this a 1-hour run. We're gonna be 2 hours ahead of schedule, 3 hours, it'll be great. But did I cheat you? Did I not? I don't know. The answer is no. This is the first collectible in the game. We are now beginning 100%. Pretty much everything up to here was the same as glitched any percent until I collected that item. And Lara decides to just go through a random pipe in the wall. That somehow leads to this perfectly preserved ruin. Don't ask me why.
Incredible.
No, I don't think people would do that. I have more faith in people than that.
Okay, he's shown here, performing healing
So,
miracles.
I guess I'm going to go over some of the basic mechanics of the game now. So, the game For 100% completion, you have to collect a bunch of items. Wow, that is so bad. I give up on that one. That's not googly eyes %. We have a couple basic mechanics. When it comes to collecting items, there's many different kinds of collectibles. You have documents, relics, which is what I picked up outside, murals, which are those drawings on the walls, monoliths, which I just read, coin caches, which give coins, survival caches, which give resources, challenges, which are special tasks that occur in each individual area, crypt treasures, which are little offshoot areas that give you nice little upgrades. What am I forgetting? I feel like I'm forgetting something. And missions. Oh, and strong boxes. Missions, where so you have to go talk to people and do tasks for them. And all of those items together come to create the total 100%. Strong boxes, too. And then places called challenge tombs, which I guess their final reward is a codex, but they don't technically count. So, well, they do count because they're on the list of items under tombs, but they're not on the list as like codexes. But that, if I'm remembering correctly, is everything. Here I jump underneath the cutscene trigger. If you just jump into the air, you hit a cutscene trigger. I stagger in the air to go underneath it. I haven't really done anything else that's like really shortcutty like that. It's all been pretty standard gameplay so far. I believe that's everything. But one of the most annoying mechanics for us 100% runners. So a relic is a little artifact that you can find. They're in little boxes, and whenever you get them, they're like the cross. The first one I picked up was a cross, and it's called a relic. And there is another mechanic that comes from the documents, potentially the relics, and the murals is language. So for some reason, Lara has spent all her time studying these ancient languages. Oh, wait. I have to see. Is the run blessed? So there's a chance for a scorpions to be flying. Did we get any flying scorpions? Yes, we got one! I don't know if you saw it on the right, upper right, behind her head. There was a scorpion that was walking upside down along the wall, so its feet were facing the camera as it was walking. That's a flying scorpion. The run is blessed, boys. The run is blessed. And so, let's say, yeah, language. So Lara, despite being this archaeologist who's supposed to be spending a bunch of time, like, learning these ancient languages and everything, you can see that I have a Greek language skill that's filling up on the side as I read these murals, read these Greek documents. As you read all these things, Lara's language skill advances. There are 3 languages, Mongolian, Russian, and Greek, and they all have maximum levels. There's 1 monolith attached to each level of each language. So there's 2 Mongolian, there's 3 Russian, and there's 7 Greek, so there's 12 monoliths, and each monolith is linked to 3 coin caches. Coin caches do not exist in the world until you read the monolith, which is really frustrating. But it just is the case, and it's really obnoxious because it means that we actually have to put some stuff aside to do later in the game when we read the monoliths, and it made routing a nightmare. So here we're learning about traps that are just kind of around the place. We're learning how to swim. If you hold down shift on PC, because I'm using a controller attached to PC, I hold down circle because I'm using a PlayStation controller. If you're on console, you have to mash the button for some reason. It makes Lara swim faster. So yeah, language is a nightmare. I don't like language. They're all fine except for Greek. And here I'm going to try to do 2 tricks back to back. So first we're going to do what's called a super jump. We'll see if I can get it. I'm aiming right. I didn't get the super jump. I just got a regular dive. Okay, so I'm bad. But now what we're going to do, we have to do a water puzzle. Water puzzles are slow. So we're going to hop over an invisible barrier, use an axe to go up this wall, and hey look, we're on the 2nd level without raising the water level. And here are the things I call challenges. So it's just random tasks in the area. In this one, we have to shoot down 7 incense burners that are hanging from the ceiling. And so that was another relic, by the way. Sorry I'm kind of all over the place, but there's a lot to talk about at the start. So there's 7 of these in Syria. They all are only in the central room, but once you shoot down all 7 of them, not only do they give you experience for level ups, which gives skill upgrades, but they also fill out the completion chart, because we have to complete all the challenges. So we're going to just casually run around and collect all these items. Here we're going to do a little shortcut. If you jump to the left of that white rock, for some reason Lara can scramble up that. I don't know why. She's not supposed to be able to, but she can. I'm not complaining because it lets us do that section faster, but that's pretty bad. So we're going to shoot that one, and number 7. There we go. And like I told you before, water puzzles, they're really slow, right? So we have a water puzzle we're about to do. Like, we have to do another water puzzle up here, but God, they're so slow. Instead, we're just going to climb up a tree. And hey, look, we skipped the entire water puzzle. We're done. Just evading the water puzzle. Very easy, very easy. So the way that works is when you jump on a wall that's supposed to be slippery, sometimes if you use the axe button, it changes Lara's like hitbox so that she can land on it for a second, and you can just keep mashing and she'll keep climbing. So here, this one is timing specific. I hope I'm not too slow. We need to kill one dude there and then just run. Here you're supposed to follow the path, but again, the path is slow. So I'm going to jump out of bounds. This is currently out of bounds. We're going to hop along these, make this really difficult jump, hop back in bounds, and we're not going to die because, yeah. So in this section, there is a timer that's going on. If Lara doesn't move, she'll just instantly die unless you're progressing. And when I hop back in bounds, the timer is about to run out, so I almost die, but I didn't, and so we're good. Wow, is this going to be a gold Syria? No way. It certainly looks like it. I didn't struggle very much in this section. This was a very clean Syria, actually. That makes me worried. Also, another thing. I'm playing on low textures just so that I maximize my frame rate. That's why the game kind of looks crappy. And skip the cutscenes. Come on. Come on. It's loading very slowly. Oh my god, I did gold it. Wow. I haven't golded Syria in ages. I will take that, dude. Dude, it's so bad. She's the Tomb Raider. She's the Tomb Destroyer. Trust me, this is a trend in all the games.
Keep moving.
Lara kind of just destroys everything she comes into contact with, and that's not even a joke. Although, to be fair, the water puzzles were her fault. That final set of explosions was Trinity's fault, because they're the ones who blew up the ceiling and made it descend. She, in the cutscene I skipped, the antagonist Constantine showed up there. She ended up taking his detonator device and detonating it, and that's what made the ceiling collapse.
Okay.
So,
Got to start a fire.
she's only semi-responsible. Trinity's the one who set the bombs, and that's her argument for why she's not responsible for the destruction of the tomb. So, now we're into another really slow section.
Okay. This might work.
Here, there's not really much to do. We kind of just have to progress the story a bit. We're going to hit most of the story triggers. There's going to be a couple that we skip. In fact, by the way, one thing you should notice, Lara's wearing a hood, but her ponytail's coming through. It's because in the section that I skipped in intro, Lara's supposed to lower her hood in a cutscene, and so that's why her ponytail's active. But because I skipped the trigger, the hood was never lowered, so the ponytail trigger is active while she has the hood on. So it's a little bit strange because I just didn't hit the trigger. Also here, she slow walks, but if you just let go forward and hold it again, she goes back at full speed. I don't know how you oversight, how that's a developer oversight. Like, that's pretty bad. So here we're gonna get a ton of experience. We're forced to upgrade the new bow that we just got. And I literally just made a mistake, but it's fine. We'll fix it now. I'm gonna grab 2 skills. The first skill I got is Lightfoot. So instead of now jump scrambling, I can jump roll. So I can roll out of a jump and then jump out of the roll. And this is the fastest form of movement. The second one I got is called Avid Learner. So now whenever I collect an item, in this case like a relic, a document, a cache, a mural, I get 10 extra. I get extra experience. I got a hood, or I got a hide. Ooh, that's not good. Well, I do need one, but I would prefer not to pick it up in the caches. So here, I do have a potential for like a 25-second time save if I get lucky. If I don't, it's a 25-second time loss. I guess I shouldn't call it a time save because it's normal to get at least one salvage here. But I might get unlucky and just not get any and lose 25 seconds. Oh, her hood doesn't have a hole for the ponytail. That's the thing. There was never a hole there to begin with, but there just is now. Also, she's gonna get chased by a bear. Funny story, actually. At one point, my controller disconnected during this section. I died, and Lara no longer had her bow, so I soft-locked the game. Because when she enters this... stump, as you can see, she doesn't have her bow on her anymore. But as soon as she flips over, so watch, after this, she'll turn over, and they put the bow back onto her. If you happen to die under there, the bow doesn't give it back to you. Yes, I get it. That was terrible. Alright. So, Lara kind of didn't die, but she's gravely injured, as you can see. There's a hole in her jacket. She's bleeding out horribly from that bear claw strike. There is a frame-perfect chance for me to save 7 seconds, but it costs 3 seconds, or save 10 seconds, but I'm not going to go for it. Here, the game wants us to pick up these healing herbs, but it's very slow. I don't want to pick it up. It's way too slow. So, we're going to use a non-developer oversight to prevent soft locking. So if you don't have any herbs in your inventory and you grab this cloth, the game automatically gives you one so the player doesn't soft lock in this location. Because you can't move until you heal yourself after you open the box. So we're using the developer's kindness. We're abusing it. And here I'm going to reload checkpoint for 1, because we're judging it on in-game time. This saves time instead of having to walk backwards. And also, it spawns in a box for us that wouldn't normally be here. So for this next section, Lara's going to see mushrooms, and now we need to make poison arrows. In order to make a poison arrow, we need 3 cloth, 3 poison, and I believe it's 2 arrows. So I got 2 cloth from the first box, and I got 2 cloth from that one after using one. So I had 4 and then spent... Oh, perfect. I'll have enough. Good. And so now I have 4, used 1, so now I have 3 left. That's enough for the poison arrow upgrade. If I didn't reload checkpoint there, as soon as I got the 3rd mushroom... Ooh, lots of salvage. I like this. As soon as I got the 3rd mushroom upgrade, or the 3rd mushroom, a box would spawn next to that Mongolian monolith. Mongolian level 1. So here, and I didn't want to do that because it's slow. What I just did was I examined a relic. Some relics are examinable and give bonus experience and language upon being examined. That one gave some Mongolian experience, which is useful for the late game. Here we're going to pick up a rush document and reload checkpoint. And funnily enough, for some reason, we get an extra experience drop here that gives us more experience. We get an extra, I think it's 200 experience drop, because we didn't get an XP drop for picking up the cloth, but when you reload the checkpoint, the game gives you that experience drop that you're supposed to have. So we get effectively 200 free experience. But now we need to go back to camp, and we need to make ourselves some poison arrows. So we're going to pick up some mushrooms from inside of this tree. tidbit, poison mushrooms are either the best or the second best weapon in the entire game. They will one-shot kill all but 2 enemies in the entire game. They're kind of overpowered, and let's just say you'll see me abusing them a lot throughout this run because they're kind of amazing. So here we're going to learn about how to stealth kill. Who cares? Oh, when enemies are yellow like that, that means that, hey, there aren't any other enemies that see them. If they are viewed by other enemies, they'll turn red. So here, we're going to come back here. We're going to grab another coin cache, the 3rd coin cache in the area. And this is going to be, fun fact, the first area that we leave without 100% again. So here, we come start our first challenge in this section. So the second challenge, we need to loot 3 enemies. And we looted the first guy. We are not going to loot this guy, even though it seems like it would be really easy. We're not going to loot him because you have to turn around, and we can actually just loot some guys coming forward, because here, there's another dude, and I literally... Oh my god! I'm so bad. I'm terrible. I'm sorry, I'm terrible at this game. I'm so bad. Where do you put me? Okay. I'm so bad at this game, I apologize. There we go. If you shoot an enemy with an arrow and they're unarmored, they instantly die. As long as you're in stealth. So, yeah. Very easy. You're supposed to loot the corpse first. Oh, well. Anyway, I wanted to reload there because I don't want 6 enemies to come after me. That's just annoying. Anyway, we're gonna pick up some extra mushrooms and some salvage. I should be at 5? 1, 2, 1, 1, I think. Alright, we're gonna try to do a fast bear kill here. So the bear is one of 2 enemies in the game that don't die in 1 hit to the poison arrow. Oh, I dodged. Don't try to make arrows, just shoot the bear. Thank you. Thank you. That was terrible. Yeah, so you have to... Oh, fun fact, that bear only dies to an arrow. If you shoot it with any other weapon, it doesn't die. And we found that out because you can skip this fight. There is a way to do it before getting the poison arrows. You can skip both that entire last bit of Siberian wilderness as well as the glacial cavern in its entirety. So everything from the healing point, you can skip from there to the end of the glacial cavern. It's actually really easy, but because we want to get all this stuff done and we want the poison arrows because they're so overpowered,
That's gonna be cold.
we don't skip it.
An arrowhead carved from...
So yeah, we did that, and then we came back. You get a assault rifle, a pistol, and a shotgun throughout the entire game. We unloaded every single item, every single gun that we had into it, and it wouldn't die. And then we shot it with an unpowered arrow, and it instantly died because its health was left at 1, unless you shoot it with an arrow. Its health will not drop below 1. Fun fact. Yeah, the ice looks pretty bad. But I play on the lowest graphics because my PC actually can't handle a higher FPS at higher graphics. But that hopefully will change after Christmas when I upgrade my entire PC setup, except for my graphics card. It's mainly my graphics card can handle it. It's my processor that can't, because my processor is 10 years old, I think. 11, something like that. But at the time, it was like, oh, top of the line stuff. I think I'd have to go look at the specs again. I don't remember, but this computer that I'm using, the only thing I've changed since I got it was the graphics card. And so the processor can't handle it, and so I can't play on a higher texture. And also, if anyone wants to see me lose some time, you have a very high chance, because the ice ship here is one of my least favorite places in the entire game. I am very prone to losing time in here for some stupid reason. It's just randomness. Okay. So here what we're supposed to do is knock these into the ice to break the ice so we can climb. I think you can see where this is going. One of them is automatic, one of them is not. Please just cooperate with me. Please cooperate, iShip. Just do me a favor for once and just work with me. Thank you. I appreciate you. The iShip cooperated, boys. We're not wasting a bunch of time in here. There is a chance that that just doesn't swing into the wall. And so, yeah, pretty bad. Oh yeah, no, PokeGTS, I'm literally changing the entire... Everything about the computer is getting changed except for the graphics card. I'm taking out everything, starting from scratch. Well, I'm not keeping the case. I'm making a new computer and just transferring my really... I currently have a 2070, RTX 2070 in this computer. And so I'm going to transfer that over and retain and change everything else. So... I'm completely... Everything is getting replaced. Oh, also, I should mention, I've been skipping collectibles. I don't know if you guys have noticed. There was a document on the iShip. I just passed by a relic. There's a bunch of collectibles I skipped, and even in Siberian Wilderness, there was a document I skipped. It turns out this game is very poorly programmed. 12 collectibles in the game aren't tracked, and so you can get world map 100% completion without actually collecting everything. So this category isn't 100% all. It's not all collectibles. It's 100% world map completion. So pretty much we do whatever we can to reach 100% world map completion, which does not involve collecting those items. Interestingly enough. But yeah, it's for the Hawkeye people. I don't know how many people noticed, but I thought I'd just let you guys know that that was in fact something that occurred. Wow, I golded that too. Okay, so welcome to Soviet Installation. We are going to go to our skills and get 2 defensive skills so we don't die. And I did pick up 5 salvage, and I got a second hide, which is what I was looking for. I ended up with 7 salvage, lovely enough. I wanted 5 so that I could get a Pry-Axe upgrade, so now I open stuff faster. Hey, you say 99.9%, but you're going to see at the end of the game, I'm going to get 100%. Hey, don't say scammed. I was totally down to collect every single item, but it turns out you don't have to. That's not on me. The game literally doesn't track them. I don't know why. I'm not the one who should be in trouble here. The one who should be in trouble are the programmers who, for some reason, decided that some items shouldn't be tracked in the the global count of the game for some reason. So 100% completion doesn't actually mean 100%. So here we're starting a challenge in the Siberian Wilderness, or Soviet Installation. We're now out of Siberian Wilderness now. And we are going to enter a crypt here. Every single crypt has 1 Greek mural, 1 Greek document, and 1 crypt treasure at the end. So, very straightforward. They're all designed a little bit differently, but they have the same stuff in them, so you'll always know when you've gotten everything. There's only 3 items in here. One of the annoying things about crypt treasures, though, is that most of the time they give you a checkpoint. There are only 2 locations that they don't, and they happen to both be at the end of the game, and we abuse the heck out of that. So, here we go. We're going to open this, and Lara's just going to totally take something out of his sarcophagus, an ancient bow part, 1 of 4. For some reason, this ancient bow was split into 4 pieces and placed in different crypts around the area of this game for some reason, and the bow they make isn't even very good either, which is hilarious. We only change over 2 of our weapons throughout the entire game, and the bow is not one of them. Alright, and so we're done in there for now. We're going to come over here and we're going to grab this item. Or that's a resource cache, which has a bunch of items in it, and actually, interestingly enough, the items in it are dependent on what is in your inventory. We're just gonna stealth kill these guys. Thank you for the free cloth. You have to kill those 2 because there is a survival cache here. You have to kill all 3 of those guys. Because if you don't kill them, you can't pick up survival caches in combat. So you have to kill them. Then here we're gonna get a checkpoint, so we're gonna reload, and a glitchless 100% would be, but I'm not good enough at it, at that route yet. Okay, I got him. Whew. That was super dangerous. I did not mean to miss that first shot. Missing that first shot was potentially very bad. If they noticed me, I'd lose out on a 75 XP stealthy bonus. But yeah, so I would run glitchless at this marathon, but like I said, I haven't done enough practice into it. Actually, interestingly enough, currently the record for 100% glitched is only 3 hours and 20 minutes. Also, I just clipped through a wall here. Doing the next part is slow, so we're going to come through here to grab an item that we're not supposed to be able to get for a while to avoid coming over here in the first place. Yeah. Right here. We're grabbing Scarlet Cash. But the current record for 100% is a 3:27:14 by me that I did 9 months ago when I was running the game more seriously because I've kind of stopped for school stuff, and I took a break because I'd been really like, come on, Lara, just go through the wall. Lara, go through the wall. Come on, Lara. Thank you. I kind of took a break from the game and was relaxing, but it was a 3:27:14. My current sum of best is a 3:08, so we have like 20 minutes of time save. Currently, when I was doing glitchless, I was actually doing it with someone else, and the run that she currently submitted that will be the record once I verify it. I have to watch it through because I wasn't there when she did it. Is a 3:46:14 or something like that. So here we can just roll through glass, no problem. So there's only about a 20-minute difference right now, but there is the potential for a 40 to 50-minute difference. I just need to like get better luck when I'm running. Also, we're gonna roll through this because nothing in this game is solid. Everything, it is my headcanon that Lara is just dreaming and that none of this is actually real, because too much of it is not physical, you know? Too much of it is just so easy to go through. None of this exists. That's my headcanon. I also reload checkpoint there because I need to be out of combat. Glitchless is left, glitched is right. Yeah, right? Pfft, these walls don't exist. The reason I'm able to go through walls like that, too, is because when Lara lands from a roll for some reason, if you land from a roll and then jump, like, she clips forward, and those walls are thin enough that she goes right through them. Anyway, we're going to skip a, like, 20-second long animation of her just standing there staring off into the void, and we're just gonna zip down here. Hello. I know, so talk to... these guys are my enemies. These are mission givers. Wait, was that a different gun? I think that revolver... I'd have to go back and look at the footage, but I think that was different. That's my headcanon, man! None of this is real. That's what I believe. None of this is real. There's no way. That's why Jonah looks so weird in this game, because it's not actually Jonah. It's just her dream of what Jonah looks like. I want to use the pistol here. We're going to just... Lara's going to just walk through a bush. I'm currently out of bounds. Yes, I jumped into a bush, went out of bounds, and then pulled out a gun and then walked through a thorny bush. Here, I'm not supposed to be able to climb this slope, but we're going to do it anyway because physics are just made up and they don't exist. And we are very, very far out of bounds at this point. Well, not very, very far, but pretty far. You're supposed to explore this area, you know, climb up to the top of the mountain the normal way. But we're just going to turn the camera we're going to aim, do a back scramble, aim the camera slightly to the right, and Lara just phases right through. And we're going to enter the next section of the game. We come back here. We're going to be going through Soviet installation, is it 4 times? Because there's here, then the Gulag, then we come back. No, it's 3 times. Because then we have research base. Oh, come on, trigger the cutscene. Trigger the cutscene! Trigger it for me, baby. Come on. Load the section. This is supposed to be loading in. Ah, no. Load for me. Load. There we go. Come on. Load for me. Please. No, it's not loading. It should totally be loading. I have to reload. So much time lost. Sad day. Come on, game, reload. Don't soft lock on me, reload. If you reload me into the cutscene trigger, I'll be happy, but I doubt you will. Probably put me back at the bottom of the mount. God dang it. Gotta do that again. No, they're not offline yet. Leave me alone.
I haven't found them all yet.
I actually haven't had that happen before. Yeah, that usually loads for me. Well, we're just going to jump into a bush again, go out of bounds, pull out the pistol, hold back, and walk through a bush. And we'll do all that again. So if you missed it the first time, we're going to run it back because the area decided not to load. I don't know why it didn't load. It's supposed to. Thank you. Yeah, unfortunately, that area's supposed to load as soon, like, as I walk through that top gate. It's supposed to start loading in. And the fact that it didn't just start loading in was really bizarre. Because I didn't do anything differently. Like, that's weird. Also, sometimes, for some reason, this gate can be open. Sometimes it's not. But it's not like it matters because we can just walk around it. Maybe I took a different path? Let's see. Load in for me, baby. There it is. Hit the trigger. So I have the potential to soft lock right now. Let's see if I can find it. Where is it?
There's a breeze coming through here. Might be able to.
Can I find it?
Through.
There it is. So something just popped up on the screen. Pay attention to that. You saw a little interaction sign. That was this pipe. The game does is while it loads in this whole section, it blacks out everything and loads Lara into the cell. If you end up grabbing that pipe as the cutscene, as it transitions into the cutscene, Lara will be like partially through pulling it out of the wall, so it'll remove the hitbox from the wall. But when you try to interact with it and pull it off, Lara will already have it in her hand. But when you pull it off, it won't add the hitbox to her hand, so you actually soft lock the game. And you're stuck in this cell forever. There's no way to get out of here. Because you have to do that. You can't escape until you get into the room with the bow. Also, Jacob's going to teleport.
Can you get out?
Yeah, that's really unfortunate that we had that major time loss
Let me out.
of having to redo that. That was really unfortunate.
Coming through on Ruby any moment.
Oh, I forgot to pick up rapid crafting. That's what I forgot to pick up. I knew I should have picked something up over the explosion one, because the explosions don't matter now. So here we're gonna make some arrows, because when we got thrown into jail, all of our ammo, except for our special ammo, in this case the poison arrows, got stolen from us, unfortunately. So now we have to escape with Jacob, probably the larger antagonist than Constantine, because he actively harms us in our pursuits, whereas Constantine's just an annoyance. He's not actively causing us harm.
It was a work camp.
Anyway, we're gonna open all of this stuff. Proceed forward. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lose like a minute or more for that, because that was a lot of time loss, as well as me just standing there waiting for it to load. That was a lot of time. Really unfortunate time loss. Totally outside of my control too. Alright. Time to do a stealth section, boys. Shit, I missed. I need to shoot this one first. I messed up. Give me some more. Thank you. Did the game just crash? No, it didn't. Okay. I missed, but it's okay. We got it. We got that one and reload. Okay. All right. So I wanted to go through and destroy those computers because one of the challenges for the Soviet installation is called. I forgot what it was called. Something communications. And you have to destroy 10 laptops. So then we're just going to clip through these double doors. Instead of progressing the way we're supposed to, we're going to clip through those double doors. And we're just going to walk along some rooftops. Thank you. We're going to go out here. We're going to shoot another laptop. What is it called? Data corruption. That's what it's called. Communication is the walkie-talkie. That's later. We're going to grab this document, and we're going to proceed. All right. Now we're going to open the next item. And we are going to pull this out of the water so that we don't electrocute ourselves. Fun story, one time I pulled it out of the water, but pulled out enough to get the experience, which is supposed to be far enough for you to be able to escape. Turns out it wasn't far enough, and I ended up dying because it barely touched the water and electrocuted me. So here we're going to get a new weapon, the assault rifle. Hit him, please. Thank you. Ah, you got in my way. Die. Thank you. Unfortunately, that front guy dying can totally block the second dude, which is a little unfortunate. We're going to just roll into here. Avoid all the enemies, because who cares? So here, we're going to get another new weapon. We're going to get stun grenades. We're going to put magnesite into a can and chuck it, and it'll explode. I love getting that headshot. It feels so good. We're going to kill these guys. Thank you. Because we have 2 items to collect here. Alright. As soon as you get both of those, you are done. Can I loot the guy? Nope. Sometimes that guy will fall in a spot where he's lootable just after dropping down, but it turns out this time he wasn't. We're just going to keep proceeding.
Jacob? Is that you, Jacob?
Lara, be careful.
Walking through deep snow is one of the worst things in the entire game. And then there is a very long combat section here that I just really don't want to deal with. So we're just going to back scramble. Come on. Come on, work for me, baby. Lara. Lara. Lara, can you just... Thank you. We're going to clip through there to avoid the enemy trigger. So there would be a lot of enemies here, but again, fighting enemies is slow. And so because we clipped through that, unfortunately... Oh, it is? That's weird. I'll fix that in a little bit. We have to clip through another object. So we're going to clip through some doors. Is my audio ahead of the game, or the game audio is ahead of the game?
What happened here?
Oh, interesting.
Jacob? I think I'm
My
close to
audio
train
for the
now.
game should be in
Are you
sync.
there?
It's strange. I can take a look at that in a minute when I get to it. Because there's a cutscene coming up. I can take a look at that and see if I can fix that.
For their crimes.
Lara, come on. There we go. Thank you. All right. Let me check this and see if I can fix anything. Although I don't know if that's on my end. It might be though. Let me check really quick. Just about half a second. All right, that should be better. Let's try that. Okay. Now tell me if this is better. Proceeding. Awesome. Okay. I have a render delay on my game because I delay my audio, or I delay my game to match the audio, and so I guess the delay changed. So that's handled now. So here, you would think this is a cutscene, but pretty much all of this, as soon as she goes into the train car, it's about a 2-minute auto scroller. Okay, game, hello? Okay. Oh man, I lost like 3 minutes here. Oh, that hurts. No, it'll be more like 2.5 minutes. Okay. Well, I did what I could. I could make more edits, but if it's close enough, it's not that big a deal. Alright, so now we have to continue the auto-scroller of Lara just running in a straight line. It's okay, she totally just climbed out of freezing cold water. These explosions and this running, you know, it's meant to help her warm up, you know. They don't want her to freeze to death, so they're trying to help her warm up a little bit by dispersing energy with these explosions. And by having her sprint, you know, it makes her body warm up, and hopefully it'll stop her from dying from hypothermia. Oh my god, I literally almost just fell into the river and lost even more time. That could have been really bad. Well, guess what? If it's better, it's even less likely to be noticed for deseeking. I lost 2 minutes and 40 seconds for that area not loading. Wow, that really hurts. Okay.
Take it easy.
I didn't realize it was that much.
Drink this.
Oh, let me skip the cutscene. Game. Thank you.
Jacob, are you there?
Also, the game is going to... I don't know if I missed it or if I'm like oblivious or something. The game's supposed to be flashing black now. And that's there it is. There's the flash. It's because we loaded... We're still not sure why it happens. We don't know if it's how we enter the gulag, how we enter the area. Like, we don't know why it does this. But for some reason, the game will randomly flash black. And there are some places where if you load into the area from a checkpoint, or you skip travel through a campfire, the screen remains black. There are solutions for this, of course, but it's like, really? We don't know why it happens. I wish we knew why it happened, but we really just have no clue. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hello. I can't see my game. Did it just crash? No, it didn't. Okay, we're good. That was really weird. My Alt-Tab menu was lagging, and I tried to Alt-Tab out earlier, and apparently it just decided to do it, so... Okay, I'm not in combat. That was really close to entering combat, though. This game, and apparently my PC, is very unhappy with this game right now, and I don't know why. But it's okay, game. Or it's okay, PC. We're only going to be doing this for another 3 hours. Okay, so we're going to go up here. By the way, climbing this hill is slow, so we're just going to take a shortcut. So we have to actually destroy all of these repeaters. There's 5 of them that we have to take down. Also, what I'm doing now is what you're supposed to be doing, like, to climb the mountain. You're supposed to come over to here. This snow leopard should not be... This snow leopard isn't here. You're supposed to climb the mountain the way we're doing it now, and not the way I did it earlier. So we're going to walk into here. We have to kill the snow leopard, unfortunately. I guess there's more enemies than just 2. It's all the exotic animals don't die in 1 hit to the poison arrow. That's my bad. I thought they did. Alright. I hope I have enough. Actually, I don't think I'm supposed to, but we're gonna loot this just in case because I've been getting less salvage than I'm supposed to. All right, we are going to get some upgrades here. Just filling out the chart. None of that's really impactful. Here's the stuff that's important. We're going to switch over to the Moon Shadow so we don't have a revolver so we can load faster. And we're switching over to the Golden Fang, the best gun in the game. It is an so the assault rifle is supposed to be a weapon that does low damage and attacks fast. This is the exact opposite. What this does is it fires one really, really powerful shot. And this weapon alone is very likely to start one-shotting enemies. In fact, it will one-shot any enemy I hit in the head with it. And I unfortunately was supposed to have enough salvage to get the damage upgrade there, but I wasn't able to get it. So I'm going to have to get it to the next available campfire. Assuming I get enough salvage for it. Anyway, this is what we're supposed to climb the mountain doing this. Like, this is what we're supposed to do instead of what I did where I went out of bounds. You're supposed to do all this.
This writing seems to be pointing to something nearby.
I wasn't supposed to do that yet. I did that early. So you're supposed to come up here. There's supposed to be 3 enemies. Pretty much this is all still tutorial stuff. Mainly for this next location. We're going to climb up this hill that you're really not supposed to be able to climb, but we do because going inside the normal way is slow. And you enter what's here, the item shack. We're going to buy 1 item, and only 1 item for the entire run, the rope ascender. Guess what? We can go up ropes fast now instead of slow. And there are actually 2 tricks in the game that we use that require this item. So, it's actually necessary. And this is where those gold coins that we've been picking up, and yes, they are actually canonically gold coins. And we just sold 30 of them for a rope ascender.
I'll see what I can dig up.
Totally worth it. This isn't even... The Golden Fang's not a sniper rifle because it has the normal rifle range. It's just that the damage the 1 bullet deals is absurd. We're going to fall down this hill again, adding to the falling count here. And then we're going to grab some items before we head back and turn in our mission. And this is repeater number 5. Perfect. By the way, I haven't actually, done a run of this... in how long? I don't even know. I didn't even finish the last run I did because I soft-locked it, like I said. This barrier doesn't exist. We're going to equip a gun, do a back scramble, aim, turn the camera slightly right, and just face through the wall. Because, again, this stuff just doesn't exist. And we're going to do it again. And see, these walls don't exist. They're totally fake. They're just all fabrications in Lara's mind. None of this is real. There's no way any of this is real. Like, you can't tell me, you can't seriously tell me that this stuff is actually legitimate. There's no way. Oh, we went through a crypt. We looted a tomb already. And then we also looted a tomb at the beginning. But here we have to empty this wolf den to help that one dude. And here we're going to have to kill 5 wolves. Can you wolves cooperate? I did not want to go forward. You're kind of cooperating, I guess. Did you walk into it? No, you didn't. Okay, that was a decent wolf fight. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't good. Lara's supposed to scramble backwards, but I scrambled too early, and so the wolf... she didn't scramble away from the wolf attack, which is what she's supposed to do. Alright. Well, we're going to come over here.
Did you clear out the cave?
Yes, the cave is cleared.
The cave is clear. If you head there now, you'll be safe.
No. I looted a crypt. That one wasn't destroyed. She just destroyed the entrance.
The repeaters are
Okay,
offline.
let's see if I'm fast enough here.
So it is. We don't have much to spare, but if you're fighting, use this.
Yes, I made it. You can actually open this during the lockpick collection thing when Lara's not supposed to be able to move. If you're fast enough, you can collect that, and it's glorious. All right, can I get the Golden Fang damage upgrade? No, I can't. Great. All right, I'm supposed to have that by now. So that's not good. We're going to have to check it again later. All right. So now we're going to go in here and talk to this bro.
Good.
Again.
You can help.
So do you remember that area I went to super early on by clipping through the wall at the beginning of Soviet installation, and I collected that one survival cache before going through a wall and collecting the pistol? I don't know if you remember that one because it was a very awkward moment, but I'm going to help Lara warm up a little bit while I wait for this guy to finish talking, because this is what it feels like to listen to these mission givers talk. We're supposed to head over there now for mission number 3, which is what this one is, but I don't want to head over there right now.
Yes, of course.
Also, that was Lara taking damage from burning on the campfire. You could actually kill her by burning alive on a campfire, but it takes like over a minute. It's very slow. But you can do it if you really wanted to. Which, let's just say I've wanted to do more than once. So yeah, the place you're supposed to go is over to my right. You kind of saw some ropes over there. That's the direction we're supposed to head for mission number 3. But that's a bit slow. We're going to do it a different way, a little bit later.
Something awful happened here. Someone scratched something below.
Okay, we're going to read the Russian mural level 2. We're going to grab another mural.
Propaganda.
I missed.
Hard to fight cold and heavy.
Lara, are you okay?
Supposed to be able to do another roll there.
Yes, I'm at the base of the old Soviet mill.
Alright.
I'm making my to the mine entrance at the top of the facility. Can you meet me there?
I'm on my way.
Alright, we're going to collect this item. Yeah, no, it's actually not that bad. I'm just... My aiming is pretty bad because I didn't even try to aim there. I aimed in a straight line and fired instead of actually trying to aim at the proper spot. So that one is 100% on me. So we're going to pull this off and make a leap of faith. Hey, quick climb. If you don't get a quick climb there, that can be a nuisance, that section. But I'm glad it wasn't. Alright, and now we're going to get another really, really powerful item. I need to make sure not to move. I also need to remember to sit at the campfire at the Flooded Archives, or I actually softlock the game and I can't finish it. So we need to not move, fade to black, fade back in. I got the headshot, he died, let's go. Alright, good. So we're gonna grab this bottle, we're gonna burn down that fire barrier up there. We're going to grab another bottle from here. I'm going to make sure not this bottle, if it hits one of those fires, can explode. So, and let's just say that'll probably kill Lara. So what we need to do here is burn down some posters. It turns out the fire on the top of a Molotov can burn things. So we can burn down the poster before chucking it at that other fire barrier. We're going to keep opening stuff here. And that takes a bit to open. We could clip through it, but it's really hard. So I'm going to open it and then come over here. And once you get the lockpick, you can open these lockers for poison arrows. Which is kind of insane, not going to lie.
Might still work.
And my routing actually involves opening that locker. If I don't open that locker, I'm actually short 3 mushrooms throughout the entire run. So I needed to go do that anyway. Regardless if it became obsolete or something, I would probably still go do that just because it's in my routing. Ah, I didn't get a roll in. Dang it. I want to get a roll. And so we are now into another challenge tomb. It's a lot better than the ice ship. Also, because I pulled out the bow, she didn't turn on a glow stick. Although it's still hanging from her belt, but there's no glow stick on. Is it going to turn on? Sometimes it just randomly automatically turns on. Let's see if she actually turns it on. Or if the game... I think the game thinks she has it on. Which is actually really funny. It does. So we're going to grab a bottle here. We're going to burn down that rope barrier. Grab some more cloth. And then wait casually for this to end while Lara stands in fire. As soon as the rocks disappear. Okay. Oh, you'll hear me praise mushrooms in this game a lot. if for people who seem to think that I'm not into drugs, I talk way too much about mushrooms. For like something to be healthy. Like I do it way too much because the mushrooms in this game are so incredible because they're actually poison mushrooms. They will actually kill people and things, and they're kind of amazing.
Through into an old passage. Got to see it for myself.
So we're getting to a trick that I'm going to preface can take me anywhere from 20 seconds to 20 minutes. Hopefully the 20 minutes doesn't happen, but it can, and I am making sure that everyone is aware that we may be in for a bit. I could skip it, but doing this tomb glitchless is worse than doing it glitched, like by a long shot. So you'll never catch me dead doing this glitchless again, or in a glitched run. I will always go for the trick, regardless of how long it takes. But making sure that everyone is aware that we may be in for a bit of a long haul shortly, although it's the really, really long-a-thon. I would be surprised if there wasn't stuff like this in it. Oof. Go up, Lara. Thank you. Up here. Thank you. Just gonna keep grabbing items, you know, complete the area as quickly as possible. So what you're supposed to do is lower some mine carts, block the flow of water, and then there's a fire barrier for you to destroy. Let's just say that destroying the fire barrier is one of the most painful things ever because the minecart just decides to not work sometimes. Instead, we're going to stand on this table, hold a gun, and hopefully work with me, Lara. Thank you. And that worked in 5 seconds. All right, let's hope I don't screw this up because that is a huge time save versus my PB. Like, that's massive, if I remember correctly. That might actually make up for the 2.5 minutes if I'm remembering my time right, assuming I get a later trick in a decent amount of time. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the run. Well, it took 5 seconds, so yeah, hopefully we're doing okay. So I reload checkpoint after all of these because there's a bunch of menus we can enter, and since the run is based on in-game time, it actually does save me time to reload checkpoint here. We're going to leap right out the window over to this campfire. Do I have enough? I do. Thank you. I need that upgrade. That's almost mandatory for some sections coming up. Because we will be facing armored enemies, and the Golden Fang at +1 damage upgrade actually does enough damage to one-shot our enemies with armor on them. We'll kill them through their armor, which is part of what makes the weapons so good. Actually, now that I'm looking at my PB time, I don't think... I actually don't know. I'm not sure. My average, though. I'll save a lot of my average. Man, I wish I could clip through that easily every single time. I really wish I could, but I can't. That clip is so just... It decides just not to work all the time. So, we're back here. We're going to grab some items along the way that I ran by because I didn't want to pick them up in combat. One of them I couldn't pick up because I needed the lockpick. Also, furthering the fact that all this stuff is part of Lara's imagination, this door doesn't exist. And just to show you a second time, I messed it up. Hold on. Let me try that again. This door doesn't exist. Yeah, right? There was no door.
Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
So we're gonna free these guys. So that area I went to earlier, I would have had to enter through up there, but I clipped through the wall. I opened the door down to here. Got all of that done ahead of time. Makes this significantly easier. And then we're going to reload checkpoint because we don't get a checkpoint anywhere, so we're really close back to the campfire. Although for some reason the checkpoint puts us farther away from the campfire. I believe it's left slightly and then forward. I hope it's left. I'm pretty sure it's left. We'll see if it's left. If it's not left, then it has to be right. But I hope it's left. I remember it being left in my head, so I hope it's left. Everyone pray for me. Hope it's left and not right, but we'll see. So this is one of the sections where the screen will be black when we load in, so I have to walk over to the campfire through a black screen or damage myself with a poison arrow, which I'm not going to do. I have to walk over to sit at and stand up from the campfire. Left and forward. Yeah, there we go. It is left. All right. Now the screen will load back in. Beautiful. All right, it is left, boys. It is left. I didn't want to climb the ladder. Whatever. It's already attached to it. It was just faster to climb it than to drop off. If it's not left, it's... yeah. I mean, it has to be, right? I mean, it could be forward or backwards, but typically if it's not left, then it has to be right. But I was saying that more so for my sanity, to make sure I wasn't actually going insane. Alright. We are going to go far forward. Please let there be a bottle up here. There's supposed to be some. Okay, grab it, please. Grab the bottle. Thank you. I need this bottle. Thank you. There's a poster. We're going to destroy it. Grab another relic from an empty box. Here's one of my favorite little time saves. Normally, we would have to do something else, but I can just drop off here. Can you, Lara, can you not? We're going to land on this, phase through the object, and then just land below through what should be a fatal drop. But it's not because I'm very good at this video game. Oh, that was a bad landing. Oof. Grab this bottle. Lara, don't hit yourself. Good. No, don't grab on the bottle. Alright. Now this trick is another one that can take me 100 years or 5 seconds. Or 20 seconds. We'll find out. Alright, this time I do want to shoot myself with a poison arrow. Because I need to be able to see here. Okay. This trick can save like 50 seconds. So let's hope I do it well first try. Need to make up for that 2.5 second time loss. Okay. Ooh, that's a bad angle. Ah, dang it. Gotta do it again. Screwed up. I need to land on that rope at the top. Back up. Oh! Are we good? Yes, we're good. Okay, we did it. Let's go. All right. We saved it. One loss. That's, I think that's still 30 seconds, so I think we're still good. I will take it, boys. I will take that. So what I just did was I skipped a very, very long walking section, followed by a stealth section, followed by a combat section. We skipped all of that. Right here, there's supposed to be a combat section, and yes, that was the rope ascender. That's one of the tricks that requires the rope ascender, because you need to have enough velocity to be able to have Lara grab onto that upper part. We're going to burn this. We're going to burn that. Good. Dude, the rope ascender literally makes that possible. If you don't buy the rope ascender, that's impossible. Because Lara just climbing up that doesn't have enough speed. Because she's not supposed to be able to go up there. You're only supposed to be able to go down. So the game doesn't really let her go up. So we're going to grab a checkpoint here. We're going to back it up. We're going to go over to here. We're going to jump down. This fall should be fatal, but we're going to land on a slippery roof and land next to a strong box. And then we're going to reload checkpoint back up to the top. All right. Let's see if I can save a bunch of time. We're going to do this the safe way because I tried doing it the other way before and accidentally soft-locked the game. So we're going to do this safe. I do know how to not do that, but I still would rather play this safe.
Let's crack it open. Who's got the torch? On it. Okay, the rest of you don't touch anything.
What was that? It's you dying. That's what it was. So I'm not going to do the fast method here because, like I said, there is a high chance that I soft lock, which I don't want to do. So we're going to do this the safe way, which is not fighting anything, of course, because fighting things is slow. Actually, I need to kill everything. Oh, I forgot I do need to kill everything. I'm just going to reload because I need to kill everything. I'm doing glitchless stuff again in my head, and I'm messing up. Spent too much time writing glitchless. Alright, we're doing this the safe way. Lara almost died. Lara did die. Lovely. I am wasting a lot of time. All that time save I got, totally gone. Don't jump into the fire this time, Lara. Wait for the fire to despawn. Good.
There she is. Open fire. Let's finish this.
Got him. And then to avoid another enemy spawning, we're going to go up here. Thank you. Oh, you did spawn. Oh, why'd you go backwards? You never go backwards. We'll get you guys. We'll kill you. Alright, so now that everybody's dead, we can clip through this door. I turned the camera. Wrong shoulder. We can clip through this door. And now we are at a place that we should not have access to for a very, very long time. If I was in combat, I wouldn't be able to read that mural, and that is the main reason that the last run was so disastrous. Was because I needed to come back for that mural. Also, bright-eyed climbing arrows. This lets us break everything in the game. Is there a pacifist run? A pacifist run is impossible. As far as we are aware, a pacifist run is completely impossible. How many do I have? 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, didn't save time on the split, unfortunately, but it's okay. Well, now we're gonna break the game. We're not supposed to have access to this area. When you finish up in the copper mill, you're supposed to come out and go into this bridge, and then have a cutscene with Jacob, followed by some very, very slow walking. And walking is slow, so we're going to run instead. First thing we need to do is we need to load in the next section, which is the abandoned mines. Hopefully I don't screw this up. Damn it, I screwed it up. I clipped in bounds. If you clip in bounds, you're totally screwed. No, I currently have on what's called the broadcast frame. And what the broadcast frame does is it tells me my in-game playtime, my completion, my total collectible counts, and my per area collectible counts. I have this on strictly for the per area counts because it lets me double check that I haven't missed an item in an area without having to consult notes, because I know the numbers off the top of my head. And so I can just look down there and see, oh, have I missed anything? And so I use it as a little backup for myself to make sure I don't just totally screw up. Okay, let's try this again. Damn it, you clipped me in again. I need to try a different method because I'm screwing this one up, like, really bad. If I clip in bounds, it's effectively a soft lock and I have to reload and try it again. Luckily, this isn't the hard part. Okay, thank you. Can you get out of this, Lara? Thank you. Come on. That was the wrong way. Hello. Lara, can you actually work with me here? Apparently not. Wow. I have not struggled just getting up here in a long time. Lara, can you do the second melee attack? Thank you. Jeez. She was not cooperating. Also, we're out of bounds. I don't know if you could tell. It actually almost at this point would have been faster for me to just do it the normal way and just trigger the cutscene, but I don't want to. There it is. Let's be very careful not to get the Soviet installation trigger. Perfect. Okay, we got it. Now I need to not clip back in bounds. I need to stay out of bounds, walking next to the mine shafts with the very, very little bit amount of space that I have available to myself, and not accidentally fall out of the world or clip back in bounds. I walked a bit close, but it's fine. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're safe. We can actually progress now. So those two guys there, by the way, if they get touched by anything, they instantly die. They have 0 health because they're supposed to get crushed by these rocks. But instead, if Lara touches them, they still instantly die, which is just really funny to me. No, every single collectible you can go back and get later on in the game. They're always accessible. Well, once you pass a certain point in the story, they're always accessible. But you never lose out on any collectibles in all 3 of these games.
Can you hear me?
It's not like some other games where you have a high chance to lose out on collectibles. Alright, we're going to do this the safe way. So that guy doesn't have armor on his arm, so you can one-shot him by shooting him on the arm above the elbow. And here, there's supposed to be an elevator puzzle, but again, it's very slow. Instead, we're just gonna skip it.
This should come in handy.
Lara is confirmed to be a rock, that is correct. Alright, let's go ahead and grab this, jump around. Alright. So, instead of doing the ladder puzzle, we're gonna jump on, we're gonna fail on the railing. God, how long has it been since I failed that? My lord. I am really out of it today, apparently. There we go. Oh my god, that was really bad. Jeez. Is this really what's going to bring me down and not the next trick? If I get the next trick first try, I'm actually just going to be upset. And I know I shouldn't be, but it's like... This is not the trick that should be giving me struggle. Okay, we got it. You want to grab onto this. You're supposed to lower the elevator, climb up onto the wall on the right side, climb up, and then go across. But we don't have to do that here. We're going to grab some more mushrooms, make sure we're fully stocked. Because, again, best weapon in the game.
Too close. This mural shows the prophet.
Don't know if I need to reload here, but I do every single time just to be safe because I don't want to screw this up. This trick is one of the reasons I hate the abandoned mines as a whole. Oh, I landed here. Okay. Well, step 1 is completed. Alright, now we're through the pillar. Okay. We're going to go underneath this terrain. Perfect. This is literally perfect. Okay, so what's happening here was that Lara's model got stuck on the top of the map, but the camera got disconnected and moved below the map. So when I reached the wall and I jumped, the camera pulled Lara's model underneath the map to the camera, and yeah, just let me totally skip that huge section there.
If I follow these directions,
There's supposed to be a combat section there that leads off to this combat section after doing some really tedious puzzles that well, they're not even puzzles, it's just busy work. We're skipping all of that to just go fast. Well, pseudo-fast, because I'm not going very fast this time. I'm 3 minutes behind my PB. But I do have a lot of time save, because I completely rerouted the end of the game, so there's still potential for a lot of time save, something like 7 or 8 minutes. Not to mention just better playing in the end game. Anyway, we're just going to keep going. Not accidentally jump into the pit of spikes below Lara, please, thank you. Grab this, and then we're going to reload checkpoints so that all the guys on the top level despawn. Yeah, I am a bit salty, but I'm also like kind of not, because like I don't have to deal with that trick. So now we have another mandatory encounter. There's one guy there. There's two guys up there, and hey, look, everybody's dead. So now we can come back here and grab this coin cache. By reloading checkpoint, all of those enemies that were there to start despawn, and it just spawns in the guys that are supposed to be here. Whereas if I came up here otherwise, because I didn't kill any of the enemies, all of those dudes from earlier would still be here. And I just don't want to deal with that. Alright. Crafting tool is nice. Crafting tool is actually necessary for some stuff we're going to do a bit later. We're going to hit Russian 3. Maximum Russian has been achieved. Maximum Russian. We haven't gotten all of the Russian stuff, but Russian 3 is the highest level that you can possibly get in the game. We're going to loot this guy's corpse, grab a survival cache, and this strong box that just for some reason happened to be next to each other, and I don't know why. Loot the other corpse, thank you. Hello. Can you go up, please? Appreciated. Alright. So, at this point, we're supposed to have pulled down the right door. That door should not be there, but we skipped doing that. So now we have to deal with the left door. The left door is mandatory because it actually loads a sequence that allows us to proceed. Now we need to take 9 steps here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Puts it into position. Bow, please. Thank you. I'm going to craft. I wanted to craft some poison arrows, but she pulled out her stupid glow stick. I hate the glow stick, dude. It's almost worse than Jacob is. Okay, we're going to come back here, grab this.
That did it.
Whee! Okay. So now the door is going to get pulled down, and now we have an escape sequence. I am not going to do the 1-second time save because I'm bad at it. We're going to just keep going. Hey Lemon, what's up? I would have asked you to commentate, but you were busy with finals, so I think I'm gonna try doing this one solo for once and see how it goes. Although I think it's been going pretty good. The door spawned in, by the way, and there was rocks falling through the door, so that was pretty entertaining. And now the door's not there anymore. If I get this first try, I might save time on the split.
This statue must be the immortal.
Alright, but we'll see if I can get this, because this trick is also tedious. It decides not to work sometimes. Alright. I think the last time I did this took like 12 tries to get out of bounds. Alright, we're going to back up into this wall. That was almost. Nope. That was close. Oh, that was so close. Nope. There we go. We're out of bounds. Let's go. We're going to hop along this rock formation. We're going to go over here to the left. So we're going over a water tunnel that we are supposed to be swimming through, but we don't want to go where it'll lead. We want to go elsewhere. Okay, we're good. Yes, we're good. All right, so we are in a brand new area, in a place that we're not supposed to be able to go to yet. Well, not yet, but we're getting there. Yes, I'm going to navigate blind. If I need assistance, I can always turn the camera around, and for some reason now it shows me the path. We're looking for this campsite. I'm going to sit, stand, and reload. Ta-da! And that still lost me 14 seconds. Lovely. All right, welcome to Geothermal Valley, to a place we're not supposed to be able to access this till 2 hours further into the run, another hour and a half, something like that. You're not supposed to be able to access this upper level for a long time. But, hey, it's fast. Yes, you can fall into that abyss, and you'll fall until you hit the bottom of the map, and then Lara will die from fall damage, because the bottom of the map is solid. So yes, you can fall down there and die. But now we're going to go over this way. Almost initiated a skywalk there. But we're going to go underneath this waterfall for a crypt. We're going to be doing about half an hour of collections, so if you guys want to take a break, you know, go do something else for a little bit. It is still really cool, and we do a lot of really awesome stuff, but this is the point where there's no story progression, and I hit triangle, but thank you, game. What happens when you fall off of the world? Lara falls until she hits the bottom of the map, unless there's some places that don't, some maps that don't have a bottom, and she will just fall infinitely. I can make that happen at the end if we have some extra time, or if I need to fill in for something. I can do a showcase of one of the most incredible glitches in the game that we still don't know how it works or why it works, but I can clip myself to a location that has no bottom and then fall forever. But we can do that if we have time at the end. Although, judging how this run's going, there may very well not be, considering that I'm already 3 minutes behind my PB. But I mean, my PB was under 4 hours, so it's like we do have some leeway in terms of my estimate. But I think with how far behind the last run was, it'd probably be better for me to just not do it. Maybe I'll try it once. Once I finish the run, I'll try it once, and then we'll go from there. Like, I don't want to let the marathon get too much further behind, you know? Like, I would love to do a glitch showcase. I guess if we need to fill in later, I can do a glitch showcase for stuff that isn't in here, if there needs to be time filler later. I can show some cool any % glitches. Oh, last run started early? Alright. I just saw that it was really long. I actually wasn't looking at the clock as to when it was supposed to be. So, turn around, Lara. Thank you. Also, you're about to see another one of my favorite glitches that makes absolutely no sense, but is another one that can take a bajillion years or happen immediately. So, we'll see. Although, my luck with this one recently has been a bit better. Although, I think I just jinxed it by saying that, but we'll see. I'm out of arrows. It's okay, I have a bunch of wooden feathers. But first things first, we're entering a big cave. There is a bear to kill in here. Okay, 3 is enough. I always forget that 3 is enough to kill this thing. Oh, well, okay, if there's enough requests for it, yeah, I will totally go ahead and do a glitch showcase of that one glitch at the end and try to fall out of the world. I can't make any promises because it is kind of random. We are going to stare at the ceiling on the upper left wall. I'm going to hold back and aim. And assuming I do this properly... Okay, it looks like it's working. Come on, a little further. Come on, go further. Further. Hey, we're out of bounds! Let's go! Yeah, I was backing into the right wall, holding aim and aiming at the upper left wall, and clipped through the upper left wall. Don't ask me how or why this glitch works. I literally have no idea. And nobody who plays this game has any idea why it works, but all that matters is that it does, as is typical with speedrunners. As long as it works, who cares why it works? That one was another first try. Why is it the easy ones I'm screwing up, but the hard ones I'm getting first try? The heck, man. Luckily, this tomb isn't too bad. I will show you how broken it is. Well, I mean, it actually just is broken. I could make... no, I wouldn't need to make a save earlier. It's This tomb is broken. Oh, so the purple wall... A lot of people like it. The reason the purple wall is there is that it stops outside light from coming in. So, because the sun is always active, wherever it is, unless the time of day changes it. It's to prevent outside light from getting into the place. Also, this is very laggy. I don't know if you can tell, but it is really laggy. We're going to go up to here. We're going to enter here. And then when I get the checkpoint, I'm going to reload. So unfortunately, everything's going to fix itself, but it's kind of broken. Yeah, there's a global light box in this game, and in order to stop it, that purple box, those purple boxes are there to stop the light from going into the caves. Oh my god, that was really close to me falling. Oh, that would have been annoying. It wouldn't have been bad, it would have just been annoying. Because I would have had to do that again, and that's not the easiest thing in the world. But hey, look, we're done with the tomb. What you're supposed to do here is a bunch of water puzzles, but that's super lame and tedious. So, we're going to do this instead. And hey, look, we're done.
An old codex. This one appears to be an
Instruction manual for mountaineering. So this gives us probably one of the best upgrades in the game. Iron Grip. It allows us to walk on walls faster. So when Lara uses her axes to climb walls, she climbs faster now.
It's a bathhouse.
Oh, the camera's glitched. If you jump off of that fast enough, the camera's super glitchy, and now it's not where it's supposed to be on Lara. And I think when I aim, yeah, it also doesn't fix the camera. It fixes it as soon as I fire the bow, but yeah, I kind of broke the camera there for a second. But hey, we're done with the tomb. We're going to go ahead and leave. I'm going to go back to the ridgeline. This game is totally Swiss cheese. Water puzzles are slow. We do a water puzzle later, although we cheese the crap out of it. So it's not like we don't actually do the water puzzle, but we technically have to do the water puzzle to get some items in optimal order. So we abuse game mechanics. And actually the funny thing is, originally, this was never intended to function properly. Like the way it does, it was never intended. At least we didn't think it was. And then it turned out, wow, this was totally, like, useful. And it was kind of amazing. Okay, now we do high dive. I need to remember the order because I haven't done this run in a while. Don't hit the rock. Okay, good. She's not going to hit the rock. So there we do high dive. You have to leap off of some very high locations. You're supposed to leap off the diving board, but I found leaping off the diving board to be inconsistent, so I just leap over the waterfall itself, and it's fine. It works. Oh, yeah, we're also about to get to everyone's favorite challenge who watches this game. For those of you who've played the game, you know exactly what I'm talking about. For those of you who don't know, oh, you're about to find out. It is the most amazing, most glorious challenge in the entire game. We're going to come over here, and our mission is now directly in front of us. We're going to grab these chickens. And we have foul play. We have to throw these chickens at the chicken pen. Get ready for some pretty intense gameplay, guys. Oh, look at that throw. I think I missed, actually. We'll see. Did I make it? I made it. Let's go. That's one. All right. Let's grab the next chicken. Come on, guys. We're out of time over here. We got to keep this going, you know? Got to see some of this epic gameplay. Oh, and... Oh! Let's see, did I make it? Ooh, that's 2 for 2. Let's go. We're going to grab another chicken. I'm actually going to do some speed rolling here. Oh, I messed it up. It's okay. And we're going to... Oh, chicken number 3. Let's go. And it takes a minute sometimes. For some reason, if you turn the camera away, it decides to not function immediately. And we're going to throw chicken number 4. Ooh! In it goes. Yeah, that's 4. All right, last one, boys. We got to chase it down. Oh, come on, chicken. Let's go. And here we go. Here we go. In the chicken goes. And that should be 5 for 5. Hey, there it is. Foul play. Yes, we're totally not chucking cuckoos. Oh, don't worry. If you thought that was great, we're not done throwing stuff in this run, boys. We got some more throwing to do later on, and it is probably one of the memeiest challenges in the entire game because I suck at it really bad. And I didn't double check my setup before I started the run, so I might actually have to adjust, like, go back and look at some YouTube videos to double check my setup. Okay, we're gonna hit that target. Stay close enough. Yes. Lovely.
Give us an advantage over the invaders, and it'll help us reach the upper levels of the ruined towers. Will you help?
I'll see what I can round up. Here you are. This should be
I want to turn in the items to him because while he's talking, I can come grab these collectibles before having to go back to him and do the next step. Because he spends a bunch of time talking. See, look, I needed to be here to turn these in. And hey, look, the items are in. And so now we're going to go into the chapel. Or the ruined tower is actually what this is. Oh, that didn't load for me, Lemon. Whatever that was supposed to be. I didn't see what that was. That emote isn't loading for me. No. I press circle, not X. Thank you, game. I press circle. Oh! I see it loaded now. Lemon, don't even bring those things up. They're banned on my chat for a reason. I swear. I actually will ban that word at some point, probably. Just because it gives me PTSD. Whoops.
I'm sorry if Sophia was less than welcoming.
Or not ban the word, but you know, it can't be spoken. It becomes asterisk in the channel. Oh, don't worry, you guys will find out in about 2.5 hours. It's one of the last things we do, but you'll see it. You'll know. I'm incentivizing you to hang out for the entire run. How about that? Besides, it's not like the run's boring. Like, it's actually pretty entertaining. One of the things I like 100% is that there's almost always stuff going on, you know? It's like there's a lot of the time, like right now, I'm gonna let you know, I'll go around this tree, I am now out of bounds. Not even joking. I am now out of bounds. And here we are going to initiate a skywalk. So we can get up here. Let's hope I don't screw this up, because the last time I did this, I messed this up 3 times in a row. And in we go. Lovely. And hang to the right. Come on. And see that fade? Beautiful. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We're entering a challenge room that we're not supposed to be able to enter for another area because we don't have the proper tool. You're supposed to have an item called the wire spool to enter here, but we don't have that. So we have to go around the entrance. That's what we just did. We skipped the opening. Okay, Lara, please don't stand. Good girl. If Lara lands there standing up, it actually soft locks and you have to reload and fall into here again. But for some reason, if you do this section glitchless, that doesn't happen. Physics is always a suggestion. I don't know what you're talking about. Physics isn't real. Remember, this is all in her mind. This is all just a fabrication of her imagination. That's why physics doesn't work. Anyway, we're just going to keep collecting items here. Going to empty this tomb of all that it's worth. Of course, she's grabbing these ancient relics with her bare hands, no gloves, and just shoving them into her pockets, I guess. I don't know. I don't actually know what she does with them. Also, if we do end up doing a glitch showcase, remember this tomb. This tomb is one of my favorite showcases. It involves overlaying maps, and it's just glorious, and I love it. Anyway, we're going to go ahead, and we're going to jump. Fail to jump around that barrier, so we'll swim. It's not optimal, but that's what we got to do, because I botched it. Alright, this is another trick that could take a long time or a short time, although, considering I keep saying that, knowing my luck, it'll take a short time. Because I keep saying that, and the ones I say it on happen, like, immediately. Come on. Oh, started to. This one is pretty precise. Oh, there we go. Ah, we did it. Land. Good girl. And hey, look, we skipped doing the entire puzzle of the tomb. We're in the final room, and we got the codex. Also, I'm sorry to tell you guys, but we're not stuck in here forever. There's no way out. We can't escape. I'm sorry to tell you.
The 10th century codex, detailing the Byzantine knowledge of mining
We're stuck.
metalwork.
Or at least we used to be. It turns out, if Lara decides to shove her face into the edge of a minecart, she can just phase through objects. Come on. Oh, come on. Ah! It almost happened. Lara, I saw that. You were so close. Hey, there we go. Good girl. Now we're back out of bounds. It took a long time to find that the first time, but hey, we made it work. And hey, look, we're done. Oh, for the longest time we were stuck. You actually couldn't complete this tomb for the longest time. We were able to clip through, but we weren't able to actually finish the tomb. I just hit a death plane. Do I have to do that out of bounds again? Oh, thank God. I didn't think I hit the death plane. I thought I was too far away from it. I guess not. Good to know. Hey, I still have yet to complete a deathless playthrough of these games. I always die at least once every single speedrun. There's always something dumb like hitting a death plane somewhere. Checkpoint. Thank you. Ah, come on. There we go. Alright. So, like I said, in order to get in, we needed to have the wire spool. But we also needed to get out here. But instead, if we just... I totally botched that. I was not far enough left. Lovely. Let's try that again. Here we go. Also, thank you, Lemon, for the words of encouragement, saying, quote-unquote, nice one. Thank you. I appreciate it. I try very hard to make that entertaining. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. If you land on it, you can get a double jump out of it, which gives you enough distance to be able to make the jump. And then, of course, we need that to get in here, but of course we don't need it to get out. Now, let's hope I don't screw this up. Because I have messed up this high dive before. But we're good. We got it. Get underneath this. Come on. There we go. Lara has superhuman jumps. She has magnet fingers. I don't know what more you can ask of this girl. Or magnet hands, not magnet fingers. She just grabs onto things that are millions of miles away. Oh boy, one of the annoying missions that we have to do. It's more so the hunter that's the problem and not the mission itself.
These invaders have a new tool to threaten us with.
If I walk far enough away, she'll actually stop talking, and then I have to reload checkpoint to be able to accept the mission, because if I walk away and then come back and wait for her to finish, I won't get the mission except dialogue.
And we're losing our advantage. I've been able to bring a few of them down, but with those weapons I expect you'll have better luck. Will you help? I'll bet I can take a few of them down.
We need the Golden Fang +1 to be able to one-shot these things, otherwise you'd have to hit them twice. So that was the main reason for picking up the Golden Fang damage upgrade. Okay, the damage is already up. I'm going to come way back over here because there is another one. I actually want to come over here. Where are you? There you are. I'm actually going to just go the extra distance to shoot this thing. Then we're going to reload back. Of course, she has an assault rifle on her back, but I just shoot all these things down with an assault rifle. And for some reason, she thinks that my weapons are better, even though we both have an assault rifle. And we get the Ancient Horde Bow. We also progress the other mission. We're just gonna ignore this little kitty for the moment. If you like cats, please look away. Can I get the heart shot? If you, oh no, I got a butt shot and another butt shot and a head shot and he's dead. Okay. If you get a heart shot on animals, they will instantly die. But apparently I'm not good enough to kill them that easily.
Laura, may I speak with you?
What can I do for you?
We're gonna stand on this table. She's in the middle of crafting, but we're gonna stand on our table. And we're gonna shoot some boar. Because we need boar.
Better than it sounds. But I don't think I'll be able to gather
Just to make sure, and also because I have nothing else to do. Come on.
As well as bring the rest of the ingredients, we might be able to keep everyone fed. For another day at least.
Yes, of course.
We're gonna shoot those boars. You have to... Hello. You have to be on the table to get enough height to be able to shoot the boars. Otherwise, the bullets will collide with the terrain. Hello, boar. There should be 3 corpses. Lovely. I only need 2 of these, but I always shoot 3 just to be safe, and I have nothing else to do with my time while I'm waiting for her to finish talking. It's free experience. Well, yes, but it's supposed to be an assault rifle, and I just used the DLC to get access to the weapon early, because it's supposed to be the bolt action.
They will likely come through air. Jacob is assembling fighters in the upper building to draw their attention.
Alright. Yeah, 4 skills. And I have enough for Arrow Climber this early. Whoa. I can't upgrade this. Oh, I can.
I let them hear.
I can't believe I have enough for Arrow Climber this early. That's so bizarre. I never have enough for it this early. Not usually. That's nuts.
They hope to crush us in their initial assault.
Well, actually, I think I don't usually do upgrades there. I think that's more the problem. But that does save me a lot of time, potentially. Hello.
If you light the signal tower, they'll know that the danger is imminent.
I'll do what I can.
Once the fire is lit,
And
they'll know what to do.
What, me getting something earlier than I'm supposed to? It's because I don't usually collect at that location. That's more the problem.
Something to ask.
in Syria, what can I help you with?
Jacob told me you've got a knack for exploring. There are more old places, tombs all around the valley.
Also, meet Karen, the worst NPC in the entire game.
Frightened children.
The worst non-main character NPC. This woman requires you to complete all of the challenge tombs in the game, all 9 of them, and before you come back and talk to her.
Not just
She sucks. The glitchless runner lovingly dubbed her Karen, so I now stick with it.
now. I could use
Yes, you could. I'm sure you could. Alright, and we need to climb the fire tower, but climbing the tower is slow. So instead, we're going to climb up some rocks, fire an arrow up to the top of the tower, and we're going to rope ascender up to the top. Can I get it? Yeah, we're in, boys. Come over. I want to hear the rock fall. Actually, I want to play this safe. There we go. Definitely got the checkpoint there. Alright. Alright. So we got ourselves the oil flask, so now we can make fire arrows, but we're not doing that yet. Perfect. Okay. We're going to high dive. Should be number 3. Lovely. Reload. Put us right back on top of the mountain. Or right back on top of the tower, unless I screwed up. And, perfect. Okay. Hello. And, hello, Pendle Steven. How you doing? Welcome to the marathon stream. There we go. You have to shoot this from the backside. You can only shoot that from the backside, unfortunately. There's also going to be a strong box right here. We are going to walk right past that thing. We're going to come back for it later when it is more optimal. We're also going to secure that Greek level 7 monolith that we can't read because we're barely level 5 if my numbers are correct.
Jacob, helicopters are headed your way.
Now we're moving into the next section.
As fast as you can.
We are almost done with Geothermal Valley 1.
Get behind the barricade.
Here we're going to do what's called dive pumping. When Lara descends into the water, or ascends from the water, she travels slightly faster. So we use dive pumping here. There's enough time to do it here that it actually does save some time. There are some places where you can do it, where it's just there's not enough distance to really warrant the time. Alright, so here we get our final new weapon, the new main weapon, the shotgun.
We're under fire at the edge of the village. If you can hear me, we need your help.
Alright. And now we're going to face a mini-boss. There's a flamethrower enemy here that's a mini-boss. But we're going to shoot him once, shoot him twice, shoot him 3 times, he's now dead. So I'm going to come over, I'm going to loot that body. I can't, because he died too fast. We have one more thing to finish before we are done with Geothermal Valley Visit 1. Oh, can I get him before you? Yes! Okay, let's go. We're going to grab this document. And then we're going to come over here. And you're just going to... But now we have our whole main arsenal. A bow, an assault rifle, a pistol, and a shotgun. This is the typical arsenal that Lara has in the reboot games. In fact, I think across all of them it's exactly the same. Just the semantics are slightly different.
Now I see. It speaks of something hidden.
Like, just the specifics around the weapons are different. But otherwise, this is the arsenal that she always has in the reboots. And we are going to enter another challenge tomb, and hopefully, if I can get this quickly, I can actually recover all of the time that I've lost. Or most of it. I can recover a ton of it if I can get this quickly. But again, knowing my luck, probably not. But again, all the hard stuff I have been getting pretty quick this time around. Alright. Welcome to one of the least fun tricks to do. If you are doing this casually, do not do this. This is a very hard trick. Okay, we are up here a little further. We are out. Oh, we did it! Let's go, boys! Wow. What is going on today? This should save time over my PB. I still have 2 minutes. Yeah, no, we're saving time here. Unless I screw up royally, we're saving time. And I mean, I have been known to screw up royally. Just ask Limi in the chat, and he'll tell you all the times about how I've screwed up something super simple and lost absurd amounts of time for no good reason. Okay, we're just going to promptly clip through this grate. Make sure not to fall into the river. This challenge tomb has a special gimmick to it. You're supposed to ride these boats because the current is too strong. If you fall into the current, it will carry you off to the end and you'll die. We're going to abuse that here a little bit. Like, it's really fast. You need to be really careful. We're going to abuse that here to get out of the water a little bit faster. Yes, okay, so we are Greek level 6 now. I'm going to grab one more item before we leave. And this should be a massive time save, which makes me feel like I forgot something. Although everything here was just really clean, so that might also just be a reason for this.
Magnificent.
So we're going to sit down here. How many do I have? 1. Irrelevant. Okay, we're going to go over to the Golden Fang. I do not have enough salvage. All right. We're going to skip travel out of here, back to the Aqueduct Ruins, and that is that. I golded that by 43 seconds. All right, let's go. Huge time save. I am now positive by 43.4 seconds. instead of being behind by 3 minutes and 3 seconds. So that was a 4-minute time save in that section by things just being mostly clean. And also some of my mistakes not being nearly as disastrous as they could have been. Well, my sum of best is now almost under 307, so there's still now over 20 minutes of time save left in this category. All right. So we're going to go off here, and we are going to use our new skill, Arrow Climber. Well, not new, but new. Usually that's where I pick up Arrow Climber, so I guess I usually don't get the upgrades till there. And that was kind of the main reason. I was like, oh, I got it so early, was because I was supposed to pick it up there.
It's a mess up
And
here.
I did pick it up earlier, because I usually sit at that campfire and do nothing there, but I thought, hey, this time around I'll get some upgrades, you know? Make myself a little bit better.
Contact with her.
But now we are in the next section, the Acropolis. This is a very short section, so you guys are going to need to pay attention or you're going to miss it. It's going to end very quickly. Even getting everything, this section is short, and we don't actually get everything either. Not on this visit, at least. There we go. Play that safe. Just put down another arrow. Rope Ascender again. Whee! And I got the roll. Let's go.
I hope I'm not too late.
Alright, this also has probably one of the most amazing cutscenes in the entire game is in this section. For glitched. It's pretty amazing. So be on the lookout, everybody. You're going to experience some magic here. The cutscene itself doesn't involve anything physics defying.
Oh God.
Promise.
No.
It doesn't involve anything physics defying. The cutscene itself doesn't. Everything around the cutscene does. So here we have to shoot down these walkie-talkies that are hanging in these tents. That is our challenge. And I have one poison arrow. I think I'm supposed to have one here. Let's hope the enemies load in this time. There was one time I came into this and the enemies didn't load. That was fun.
Be more thorough.
I'm so glad that was still a headshot. I thought I would fire that too low. Alright, lovely. That's all the enemies dead. We're going to shoot down these 4 walkie-talkies. Thank you for the free stuff. And then we're going to hop over here. And we are going to apparently not go through the wall. Come on, game. Thank you. Alright, we are now out of bounds again. Pretty much what I'm doing is, instead of walking through the section normally, I just walked over the entire thing
This mural
and
shows
got
the
to
men
the
who
end of
found
it.
the valley.
There's supposed to be a very long combat section there. We're skipping it.
There it is. Maybe I can unblock it from here.
Alright. So we're going to grab another relic here. And now we have the actual final weapon to our arsenal, grenade arrows.
Get clear of the door!
This cutscene is pretty great. Everyone decides to walk through the doorway now that it's open instead of the fact that there's no walls. They just don't seem to care about that. It's like, you could just walk through the walls, but I guess not. There weren't any walls there, so it's like
I can read
very
this now,
easy access.
and it's pointing somewhere.
So, now we're going to go over here because we got a coin cache here. Keep in mind, we only grab 1 coin cache now. We are going to end the run in Acropolis. This is the final area of the game. Well, it's where we grab the last collectibles from. Because it's the most optimal. Grenade arrows. So they're tipped with grenades. So when they collide with something, they explode.
taking fire from the choppers. I need you to get
Alright.
Trinity's attention. Any way you can.
Leave it to me. I can
Large decides to burn herself for a second there. That's what that fire sound was. We're going to grab these grenade arrows, though we don't need them. Assuming I do this part properly, I shouldn't need them. Let's hope we do fine. Alright. So we are going to shoot one dude. I missed. That is potentially disastrous. This guy can put out a lot of damage if I'm not careful here. Usually he's dead, but we'll just do this really quick. Come on. Thank you, Lara. Through the wall. So here we have a combat section, but yeah, no. I don't want to do combat. Not now, at least. We'll do it later. Walkie-talkie. Okay, everybody get ready. We're coming up on the amazing cutscene. Here it comes. Everyone, I hope you're ready. 3, 2, 1, amazing cutscene. Best cutscene in the game.
Jacob, it looks like we've got the upper hand.
Good work.
None of the terrain's loaded in.
Choppers should be in range soon.
They're here.
Cutscene's amazing. Helicopter just spins in circles, explodes, and then sits there for a second. Dudes are just spawning out of nowhere. Have to pause for a second so that the map loads in. Otherwise, Lara falls through the world and it's bad news.
In the catacombs beneath.
Oh, I hit that? Really?
Just hold on.
I didn't think I was going to hit that, but I will totally take that. All right. So that document I could have left for later, but I didn't really care. We're just picking it up now. And welcome to Duck Hunt. My absolute favorite section is Duck Hunt. And you guys will understand why I call it Duck Hunt in just a minute, assuming I don't screw this up. I love this section.
Come and try. Come on.
The laughing dog is me. Oh no, the laughing dog are the audience whenever I screw something up.
Jacob. They're gone.
Alright, and now we have the wire spools. So now we would be able to enter the Pit of Judgment. And I am bad. I haven't screwed that up in ages. Wow, I'm terrible at this game. Jesus. Wow. Also, here we're supposed to do a stealth section. Nah, stealth is slow. And it's funny, because in Glitchless, we don't even do it stealthy. One, two, and... Nope. Okay. Maybe it was one. God, I love it. Broadhead, our arrow climber, is such a good power.
If you're headed to the
Or such a good skill.
Trinity will be everywhere.
I know, but I have no choice. So much fire.
I'm pretty sure it's Valley Farmstead. I think we go Valley Farmstead first. I think it's Valley Farmstead first. I think it's Yeah, it is Farmstead first. Oh, I always forget if we do this first or later, but we do it first. So now we're at a campsite. This is where we were supposed to enter Geothermal Valley, was at the Valley Farmstead campfire here. Which is in this section. This is where we're supposed to go in, but we didn't because we totally broke it. Good? Aha, I hit it. Also, I didn't forget this time, Leamy. I remembered. The last run I did, that was one of the last collectibles that I missed. So, like, I missed 2 collectibles. That was one of them. Game, don't crash on me. Game's crashing. Give it a minute. It'll freeze. It doesn't actually crash, but it freezes a lot sometimes. I think that might just be because I need a new processor. But I mean, it's also this game just having the potential to do that. Like, the game's just not put together well either.
Hello there.
Have you visited the lower tower?
I left the supplies by the other tower. Looks like you finished this one.
I have to jump over here. I got it? Yeah, I got it. Let's go. Thank you. So, by the way, we're not supposed to be here right now. You can come back here, but you're really not supposed to be here right now. Supposed to be doing a stealth section. Oh, I don't have poison arrows. I need to make some very quickly. Thank you. So here, there's 4 wolves that spawn. The poison arrow I shot, there's 3 wolves that come out of that den. If you just shoot the poison arrow there, it kills every single wolf. Or 3 of the wolves, and the last one runs back where it came from, so they all despawn pretty quickly. Or the last one leaves, getting you out of combat so you can pick up that coin cache. Sometimes you can get unlucky and the wolf will not despawn and run in and out and in and out and in and out. And that's very annoying. Sometimes that happens, sometimes it doesn't.
There's got to be something down there.
Oh, I fired those shots all over those people. It was, yeah, it was pretty messy.
Astonishing. This architecture predates the rise of Eastern Orthodoxy.
Welcome to one of the cheesiest challenge tombs in the entire game. This one is so easy to just cheese. So this one, what you're supposed to do is, there's another water puzzle. You're supposed to fill a bucket with water to raise a lever, but that's slow. So all you have to do is connect that. And let's see if I can get this first try. I haven't... Well, I'm not going to say anything. And look, guys, there's totally a rope there. Oh my god, she made that. Let's go, boys. She totally had no reason to actually make that, but... Wiping my brow. I will take it any day. Again, she had no right to make that.
Yep.
But she did. Hey, that has nothing to do with physics. That one is actually legitimate and functions the way it's supposed to.
An old codex. Looks to be a treatise on the connection between the body and the mind.
Anyway, we're going to just reload there because we are now going to... That is not what I wanted to do. I mean, it works, I guess. We're going to go back here. Because back here we have a survival cache. And I don't want to walk back out that way, so instead we're just going to go through a grate and we're going to grab another survival cache. I didn't want to grab onto the rope. The rest of that was fine. I just didn't want to grab the rope. Sure. sure we'll do some skills. I just made myself harder to kill. Ridgeline. So I gave myself fast medics, so I heal myself faster. I gave myself stone skins, so I take less damage. I gave myself napalm arrows, so the fire arrow explosion is larger. And I gave myself poison cloud arrows, so the poison cloud hovers in the air for about, I think it's 8 seconds, 8 to 10 seconds, something like that. And any enemies that walk into it die. And any enemies that don't die from it, mainly just the bears and the exotic animals, take damage over time. As opposed to just the initial burst. Okay. Need to remember how to do this, because I did Archives glitchless so many times to try to route it properly. I hope I remember the glitched route. I really need to not screw up STS. If I screw that up, I'm in a lot of trouble. And I'll get to what STS is in a little while. When we get there, it is probably one of the biggest skips in this whole game. At least for 100%. It's one of the biggest skips in the game. It's kind of nutty. The bow, well, I could actually upgrade my grenade arrows to drop mini grenades when they go off, but those are actually more so detrimental than they've ever been helpful. So I never pick those up anymore. They're just bad. Like, we thought, like, oh, you know, more damage, but it's like, no. If anything, the mini grenades just stop Lara from doing stuff that she wants to do. Here, I don't have an item called the Rebreather, so we're entering this place from the back. I entered from the exit because entering from the entrance requires me to go through that long stealth section. So we're going to go from the back. And in order to go through that section, I need a piece of tool that I don't have. Or a piece of tool. A piece of gear that I don't have. And so in order to do that, I had to clip through the wall and swim around it instead of through it. So this is where we need to be. And because we have the broadhead arrows, we can go up here, which is actually into the exit. You're not supposed. This is supposed to be the return path into the archives. We're going to a place called the Flooded Archives. I should mention that. And you're supposed to, this is supposed to be the path you take back into it after you've completed it. But spoiler alert, we haven't done this section yet. But you're not, because you're not supposed to get the broadhead climbing arrows till after you finish this section. But yeah, we have them now, so we're going to abuse them.
At its height,
Let's not die here. If you don't land on this and you fall straight to the ground, you just die. And that was weird that the doors took so long to load in. Yes, you can see Lara's eyeballs. People comment on that all the time. It's just creepy. That's all it is. Alright, and now we are in the archives. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are going to use these Greek fire barrels to our benefit here.
that should clear the way of it.
Hello. Thank you, Lara. Totally functioning properly there, not getting stuck on any of the terrain like she's supposed to. Not getting stuck on terrain, which is what she's supposed to be doing, and she's not doing that, so it's good. Even though she totally got stuck on terrain. Give me that 150 XP. Did it explode? I don't see it. Ah, crap. I'm going to have to go check it. I sure hope it worked. I didn't see the 150 XP drop. Is it there? Okay, it's there. It worked. Let's go. That's what I was worried about. But it worked. I see it there. So that barrel I sent down there just now. That was the one that I got for doing that puzzle, as I moved that barrel down there. And that is going to be the root of the glitch that we're going to be using to leave this place. Let's see if I get barrel memes. Hopefully not, but we will see. Looks like everything's fine. Almost a bit too boring, you know? Get in the water. Thank you. We have to blow this up or we soft lock. That's supposed to blow up when we enter, but I have to blow it up now or we soft lock. We're going to blow up this one now too. And I need to make a save to make sure I don't screw up. This is a Tomb Raider game. You can see at the top of the screen, it says Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Just one more support left.
Alright, so I need to make a save here in case I screw this up, because I have been known to make mistakes here. So we're going to go ahead and just very quickly make a save. Nice and slow, thank you. 52. Alright. I'm about to pull off a really difficult glitch. I will explain it after I'm done, because we're going to have a big dead section afterwards. But I need to make sure I get it. Okay, we got it. Step 1. Step 2. Okay, hold on. Let me get step 3 and then I'll explain everything. Just give me a minute, because I need to make sure I don't screw this up. Because if I screw this up, I'm throwing away a minute and a half. So, give me a second. I just pulled off a major glitch, and I will explain it in just a bit. Okay. I'm not supposed to be here. I turned too quickly. Okay, good. Good. It's all working according to plan. Okay, now here's the part where I can lose a lot of time. Please, just don't trigger the cutscene. That's all I ask of you. No cutscenes, please. Come on. Oh, I think we're good. Think we're good? Sulfur? Come on, Lara, sulfur. She's... There we go. Okay.
This whole place could go up.
Oh, okay. Let me explain. So, what I did was when I blew up that last barrel, I had Lara standing right next to the campfire. When the statue fell, I paused the game and pressed interact on the same frame. I literally just totally screwed this up. Fantastic. I don't want to go back and do it again. We'll just come back later. I'll bite the bullet later. God dang it. I'm an idiot. Wow, I can't believe I actually just made that mistake. Okay. That's a big time loss later. But we'll do it later. We'll do it as soon as we exit. Whoops. I can't believe I just did that. I'm not talking about the skip travel storage. I was supposed to do something else, and so bad. I set up the campfire in the same frame, which brought up the campfire menu during the cutscene. And then I skipped the cutscene, which gave me a trigger.
The prophets and old mural.
It gave me a cutscene trigger. I probably shouldn't come here for this, but I already walked through. I probably shouldn't have done this. Just come back here later. Oh well, whatever. I'm suffering for this. I literally just totally screwed this up, and I'm suffering for it.
That's it. It has to be.
So I set up a skip travel. No, I forgot the monolith. I forgot to go to the other area. So I set the campfire, skipped the cutscene, which gave me a checkpoint on the statue, and then I stood up to the campfire and initiated a skip travel, which gave me a checkpoint at the campfire. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go up to see Jonah, reload checkpoint, or sit at the campfire, go back in, and just do it. I'm biting this bullet. I'm so stupid. Maybe I should have gone back and loaded a save. I don't know. I'd rather just do this and then walk and then skip travel back in and just take the damage from there, you know? That's probably realistically the best thing to do. Okay. Because once I re-enable skip travel, everything will be better. And so I initiated skip travel when I'm not supposed to be able to, because as soon as I'm on the camp, as soon as I go onto the statue, it locks me out of doing skip traveling until I exit the archives. And so, 1, 2, that's good enough. Oh, this is painful. This is a big time loss. It's gonna be like 50 or 60 seconds, probably more. Oh, this hurts, dude. It really does. It's not the end of the world, but it's really, like, I was ahead, and now I'm going to be pretty far behind. So, okay, it's re-enabled. Let's go back inside. It's this one. And so, I initiated skip travel when I'm not supposed to be able to, so I stored a skip travel. The game knows I'm supposed to skip travel, but it can't make me skip travel, so it's like, what the heck am I supposed to do now? And so it's trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do. And so it puts me back at the campfire because I'm on a timer, so it kills Lara. And then because I'm not on the statue, it doesn't start the timer and carries the skip travel with me as I go all the way back to the start. And once I get back to the start, that initiates the skip travel. When I sit down and stand up from the campfire, I'm supposed to have picked up items along the way back, but I totally just botched it. Like I said, I'm throwing away a bunch of time here. This would have been a really good split, too, if I just hadn't screwed this up. So we need to go off this way. I'm going to take the shortcut because I don't want the enemies to spawn. I actually really don't know what happens now. We're going to go in here. I need to back it up. There we go. There we go, we're over. It should be fine. This shouldn't be too damaging, but I will be losing a good chunk of time on this because this is what I was supposed to do before destroying the barrels. This is what I was supposed to do. But I have to do an extra skip travel and go all the way back.
Of course, it's a riddle. But if I'm reading this right...
It's okay. It's okay. It's not that big a deal. I mean, I say 4 minutes, so I'm after this I should be back on my PB pace, if not a little bit behind. So it's not too detrimental, but it's not like I'm in a good spot either. Actually, I think I'll be 30 seconds behind, if I remember how long this takes. If I remember correctly how long this takes, I'll be like 30 seconds behind. So that monolith got a coin cache here that I'm supposed to pick up. And there's one in the room with the Atlas, but I need to not walk too close to the Atlas. If I walk too close to the Atlas, I literally soft lock the game and then have to go back to my save. But Lara walks through this slow. Does this play through normally? No way.
Oh no. Burned alive.
It does play through normally. That's so strange. Interesting. It's fine. This is just more time loss. But hey, we're learning new things about the game.
Who could have done this? What the hell is that?
I hope when I reload checkpoint it puts me back at the top at the campfire. It should, but I actually don't know if it will. I just need to grab this coin cache and leave. Please let me skip travel. I did go back inside, so I'm concerned that it won't let me skip travel. Yeah, we're losing a ton of time on this. We're actually going to be losing a minute and a half. I thought I had more time to spare. Okay, we can't skip travel, so we're going to go back to the ridge line. Should I just save this cache for later? No, I need to do it now, so I don't forget it later. I should have just gone back to the stupid depot. Ugh. I can literally walk to this spot. Whatever, I'm committed. We'll just walk it back. At this point, I don't even care anymore. I'm just now angry at myself for forgetting something so trivial. This was going good until I make one mistake like this. Well, it wasn't going great. It was going okay, I guess. I mean, 3 minutes behind is still a good time. Like, 3 minutes behind my PP is still a good time. I actually don't even know if this will give me a checkpoint at any point along the way back. I actually legit don't even know, because oh, there's a checkpoint trigger. Oh, it's going to give me a checkpoint there? Oh, that's a terrible spot for a checkpoint. Wait, 15 out of 17. Alright, well, I'm going to have to come back here later anyway, because apparently I still missed something somewhere. I know exactly what I missed. Oh my god. Well, we're going to leave it for later. I'm not coming back for that. Thanks, Deacon. This run is going horribly now, so thank you for the good luck. Oh, it does put me back at the campfire. I'm so bad, guys. I'm sorry. I'm losing 2 minutes here. The run was bad, then decent, and bad again. That's how it's going. No, I'm just being stupid. Like, I literally made one mistake, and that one mistake has cost me, at this point, 2 minutes. And I'm going to lose another minute, as I have to go back and grab this item, skip travel back, and then go talk to Jonah, and then I can split. So I'm losing 3 minutes here, probably. Oh, this is easily still able to push for the world record. Like, not even... Like, there's so much time save still here. Like, it's not even funny.
Looks like they were always prepared for war.
I was hoping to avoid that. That was what I missed. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. I'm playing super poorly now. Like, I was doing good if I didn't mess up that section. If I had just done it properly, I might still be, like, positive. But now I'm a minute 42 behind, and I'm not even talking to Jonah yet. It's okay, though. It's okay, though. Because if I keep up this pace, I will still be, like, 10 minutes ahead of estimate. If I keep this pace up, at least. If I don't make too many more mistakes. Oh, yeah. No, that's the thing. Deacon, I've been having really good luck with the hard tricks and really bad luck with the easy stuff. Or bad memory. I've just been playing poorly with the easy stuff and good with the hard stuff. Like, that's kind of why this run is all over the place.
Jonah.
You look terrible.
Usually that's where I take a bathroom break, but I'm kind of just upset right now. I'll take it later. Alright, there we go. Official total loss, 2.5 minutes. all because of one mistake of forgetting to go grab 4 items. Survival cache, relic, document, monolith. Well, I also don't really need to, so it's like I don't have to step away for it. Excuse me. These next couple splits are really short. We're not really gonna. I probably won't see much more time save until I get to Katesh, which is one of the final areas of the game. When I get there, that's when I'll start seeing time save, because these sections are short enough and they've been kind of optimized enough that I don't think I'll be seeing a lot of time save. If anything, I'll see time losses here. And so now this is the point where we're supposed to have access to the broadhead climbing arrows, because this is where I exited earlier.
Are you all right?
I'm up by the old copper mill overlooking the gulag.
And so now we don't have the ability to skip travel because they want you to do the broadhead climbing arrows to teach you the tutorial. I think I need grenades.
Sophia. I'll see you when I get out.
Do I need grenade arrows? I'll remember as I proceed. I don't remember any grenade arrows here. No, I need a pistol. Alright, let's not screw this up. It's jump, jump, roll, jump. There we go. Got it. So welcome back to Soviet Installation, everybody. We're doing another sweep of the area. Now that we have the knife, we can cut down these flags. Hello. Whoa. Nice and laggy. I thought that fall was going to be fatal, but I will take that.
The prophet was persecuted, and so were his followers.
Looks like this was abandoned in a hurry.
I don't even want to say anything about this tomb.
Something down there.
If I do, I'm going to jinx everything. I don't want to say anything about it.
There's water down below. Sounds like a great volume.
Oh, Lara, I hate you. I hate you. Why did you turn that direction? Why did you turn that way? She literally turned 270 degrees instead of the 90 I asked her to.
There's water down below.
Oh, damn it, Lara.
Sounds like a great volume.
Don't worry, it's just more time loss. More time saved for next run. Right?
There's water down below. Sounds like a great volume.
And now she turns the right direction. When I decide to play it super safe, she turns the right way.
That's got to be part of the works.
I'm just salty as hell. If I die here, I'm gonna be real upset. There should be zero reason for me to die in here. And knowing my luck, that means I will die in here. Oh, crap!
At this rate, there won't be much left in a few decades.
Oh, man.
It's a system.
I have to do this. I forgot I have to do this.
Should be able to swim through now.
Nope. I didn't even practice this. Need to still be aimed that way. Come on! Just get it for me, please. There we go. No? Really? Am I really a frame off? Fuck it. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not doing it.
Water markings on the wall. The levels change.
I hate that airwalk. I hate it so much. That one's harder to do than the other one is. I don't even care. We're just doing this the safe way. Just screw it. Who cares? I get this isn't the faster way, but I really don't care. We're doing it the old way. I hate that stupid airwalk. Just trying to do a frame perfect trick, but that spot just sucks so bad. Not only did I waste a bunch of time trying it. God damn it. I'm never doing that again. I'm never doing that stupid airwalk again. I hate it so much. I know it's faster, but it's so stupid. I'm not doing it. Not again. Never again. I am calm. I'm angry. I'm annoyed at myself. I'm not angry. I'm not upset at the game. I'm upset at myself for taking the time to do that, even though I keep telling myself not to do it. I just think that I'm playing poorly, and it's now stacking, and it's just like, ugh. The mistakes are just stacking up. Oh, game's freezing. I'm definitely not a glitchless runner, but I'm not doing that trick anymore. That trick drives me nuts. Like, it makes me so upset every single time I have to do that stupid trick. Trust me, I did 100% glitchless. It's worse. I can't believe I could say that, but it's worse than glitched. Like, by a lot. It's okay. We're over halfway done. These loading screens take a long time. So you remember those people we saved a while ago? We now turned in the mission. And now we're gonna do the hardest mission in the entire game, guys. Like, this mission is really hard. I hope you guys are ready for it.
Lara, I'm in need of your skills.
You guys could use this help.
What's the problem?
I've been expecting a message to report invaders' movements.
Okay, we're good.
It's critical that we stay here. So the
Hope you're ready for the hardest mission of the game, guys.
tower facility.
It's about to happen. It's when this guy stops
Whatever
talking.
that thing puts out, it seems to cripple the bird's sense of direction. Our man who gathered the info was killed, so that message is all we have to honor the price he paid. I know you can track that damn crow as good as any of the hunters. Will you help us?
I'll do my damnedest.
I appreciate it.
Found
Okay, guys, the mission's over.
Here's the message it had.
Totally super difficult. It's the hardest mission of the game. So difficult, guys. Oof, it's so hard.
The grammar is a little crude, but I think it's pointing to
First
higher
try, Pog. Good morning, Frosty. How you doing?
You're back. We could use you.
I'm here to help. What can I do?
Our first task is to learn all we can about the invaders.
Here's the message. But it wasn't the message the bird was giving them. It was the message that the guy gave to the bird.
Worth the risk. Will you help us?
The bird certainly had a message for us, and that was, I'm dead. Time to leave. Time to do some cleanup. Oh yeah, right. I shot the bird, didn't go pick it up, and had the message to give the guy. It's great. That mission is amazing. Stand there, shoot the bird, talk to him again, and you're done. It's like he even sees her just fire a bullet, and then it's like, yes, here's the message. It's like he knows super well that she didn't go grab it, but I don't know if he's just treating her like a little snowflake. Oh yeah, wait, no, this is all in her head. She's totally just pretending that she got the message. And guess what? I didn't forget the monolith this time. Little bird! I'm so glad we skipped that in this run. I hate Little Bird, man. That talk is so long. I'm glad we skip it. We skip it by doing archives backwards. And it's worth it. You're waiting on the loading screens. So a lot of these mistakes also just come from my lack of practice because I haven't played this in so long because I took such a long break and then I did glitchless. So a lot of this is just rustiness. And I mean, to be fair, this is for a rusty run, this thing has been pretty solid for a D-Rust. Like, I'm totally happy with this as a D-Rust run. I'm just annoyed at myself for the stupid mistakes I'm making. Hello, can you equip the shotgun, please? What was that? Don't worry about it. It's nothing for you boys to worry about. And now we go over to the gulag. Well, hey, I saved 2 seconds in that section, guys. I'm no longer 2 minutes and 40 seconds behind. I'm 2 minutes and 37 seconds behind. Give it that thumbs up. Broken time save in a 1 minute segment. Save 2 seconds. It's incredible, guys. I might be able to save this run. Alright. So now we gotta go finish that mission and collect some intelligence. The enemies are in the first area. Noted. That means I can't show off the thingy. Oh well. I was hoping they'd be in the second area. So when you come back here to the gulag, there is a random chance the enemies are either in the first section or this section. I just call it section 1 or section 2. They can be in either section, but they're only ever in one. I almost reloaded there too quickly. That was a bit risky. So as you'll see here, once I spin, can I get more than one? Yeah, oh, I didn't get the second roll, unfortunate. So as you'll see here, there will be enemies here. Hostile spotted. I'm literally running. I'm not hurting you guys. I'm not hostile. I'm not hurting anybody. BS Ben, I actually have no clue. From the game's case, yes. Yard. But also, just because the grunts are dumb doesn't mean that the company is dumb, you know? Constantine could be a mad genius. He's just dealing with stupid grunts all the time. That doesn't mean that it's not intelligence, you know? Oh, it's already 5:17. Man, I'm not looking forward to the 16th at all. Left and forward. There we go. No enemies. No enemies. Hey, no enemies. There's a chance enemies spawn here, and if it is one of the worst situations when enemies spawn here. It sucks. Well, it's annoying because it's really easy for you to enter combat, and I just don't want to worry about it. There? Yes. By the way, that was the 8th. That was the 7th banner. It was inside of that building, but I fired the fire outside of it and still managed to destroy it. Go up here. Yeah, right? Stealth maneuvers. Activate, you know? It's just sprinting, just jump rolling all over the place. She's too agile for us. We can't hit her. Just hit her when she just shoot at her when she hits the ground. But then she's in the air again. What do we do, Captain? But yeah, no, the enemies in this game can either be stormtroopers or snipers. Like, there's no middle ground. It's one or the other. And the same enemies can do it almost inexplicably. Nice. I have to kill those two guys or they'll see me when I come up here. With the poison arrows. She pulled out her stupid glow stick. So much for stealth with a glow stick. We're gonna go up this mountain one more time. There we go.
You've been the first to light a star of progress.
Huh. In praise of cosmonauts.
But yeah, I love how they immediately call it hostile spotted when all I'm doing is rolling by, you know. I'm not doing anything to them. I'm just jump rolling around the place, minding my own business. And apparently I'm a hostile just because I'm the protagonist of a video game. How rude is that? That's stereotyping, guys. That is not something that's okay for you to do. Stereotyping is bad. Especially since Lara is a very strong, independent young woman. Stereotyping her can lead to a lot of problems in the future.
I think these are what you're looking for.
Yes.
Don't want to have to deal with a feminist group, but I probably shouldn't talk about that. I'm not going to continue with that. There it is. Alright. We are almost done with Soviet installation. We have a couple more things to do. We have a challenge tomb and a crypt. And then we can close out. We are almost finished here. Also, this is probably one of the hardest crypts of the game. Totally not joking. Can you go over, Lara? Jeez. I got over that so easily before. Why was this time such a struggle? I didn't even get over it. I went around it. I gave up. Hey, look, I got inside. You're not supposed to be able to go in there, but the left rock you could just jump on. It's like they put no effort into blocking this off.
Damien, the Prophet's Forge.
Like they said, hey, we'll do the minimum effort possible. Oh, my eyes need to be rubbed. I think... Ugh. I'm getting tired, I can feel it. This is a bit of an early run for me. Luckily, the next one I'm doing is at a much more reasonable time. And it is longer than this, though, so that's at least good. All right. Oh, so I meant to point out, I totally forgot to point out, the reason for the broadcast frame was for those situations like in the archives where I saw it said 15 out of 17 and not 16 out of 17. And that's how I knew I forgot something, and then I immediately thought about and remembered exactly what it was that I forgot. So that's why I find that